right,
See, this
ladies
shit a little
and
bit corny to me,
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Gentlemen and ladies.
But I don't want you to have
Like,
to stand.
no-
That's why.
No shade.
All right.
But this
Fine,
shit tacky.
gentlemen.
Actually, let me do it over
Like,
here.
is it just
Okay,
me?
yeah, got you.
This is tacky to me.
Yeah, that's some fucking
Basement.
2004 shit.
It's like this shit tacky to me.
Hey,
The
Nucci
skirt
killed.
by itself, hell yeah.
No, it's one piece.
I know, but I'm saying if it was a skirt only, that shit would be fucking lit.
Hey,
No, it's all tacky.
Nucci top 5 around here.
Listen, we won't get into that.
I remember when he opened
Who you want Nucci or Zell?
when he opened at the
I don't
film.
want either one of them
No,
niggas
he
to be
opened
quite
at the
honest, but you ain't gonna hold you.
When he opened at the film. It wasn't at y'all show?
Echo Stage,
yeah. Or it was Echo Stage, yeah. And I seen Dave's story on IG, and he was like, man, I don't know who this nigga is, but he rapping like shit.
I just don't want you to ever disrespect me like that again, Sean. No disrespect to my good men.
Okay, got you. But
Nucci and Azale,
Nucci
okay?
top 5 though. Like
Nucci's for sure.
Like,
Girl, you was just drooling over Zell abs the other day. Don't try to act like now all of a suddenly.
Listen to
All
me
of a
right
suddenly.
now. I never drooled over Zale's abs. Just as from one friend.
Zell on vacation. Almond.
One working out friend to another working out friend. He was looking like his work was paying off. That's all the fuck I was saying.
B-word, please.
Okay.
You was like, oh my God, water glishing all over your
you see
boy.
Sabre try to post a thirst trap earlier?
Lord,
Talking about I need some workout clothes. Post this thirst trap and get out of here.
Right. It's like them girls that be all cheeks like, yeah, I like my nails, and you see a millimeter of a pinky nail and all ass cheeks. Girl, you is not the
Or you know,
love.
I just got engaged drink. Be like, oh, I need a oil change. What your
Like,
steering wheel got to do with your
Just
oil
opening
change?
the fridge.
First the fuck of all, that was not a thirst trap. That was
Yes,
a
it was.
post-workout
It was a thirst
video.
trap.
I mean,
Gotcha.
photo with Boomerang or whatever.
Do it be
thirst
a whole
trap.
bunch of people in the gym just like recording
Watch 'em.
themselves?
No. Say something in the mic.
Yeah. What's
Okay,
up?
okay, you good.
Yeah.
No, yes, actually. Let me not even
Gotcha.
lie. Yes. Yeah.
How y'all getting? How y'all working out if y'all all recording each other?
We're
Y'all
not.
take turns?
Listen, I be trying to catch my breath, so that's what I do.
And they be like, hey, give me
Don't
real
you think
fast while you on your
Destiny's
break.
Child?
Yeah.
Got you.
Made me lose my breath. Boot ass.
Listen right now. I can't even get mad at y'all.
This skeezer.
Skeezer.
Y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now. You better not fucking talk.
You skeezer.
You
I'm not
understand?
going to say nothing. I'm just going to continue to call you a skeezer.
I don't give a
How you
fuck.
spell skeezer?
Skeezer.
Z-E-R?
Is
I thought
it?
so.
Are you really a skeezer?
Very phonetic.
Are you a skeezer if you're not letting them hit?
Yeah. Yeah.
How?
You're
That's like saying, are you gay if you're not having sex with the same sex? If you like that.
yeah, good point. I was gonna come with that. Yeah, good job.
No, the fuck you was not.
Gotcha.
No, how
You're
are
not
you
a full time skeezer. You're like part time, like
No,
seasonal.
I'm not a skeezer at all.
Okay, got you.
Okay,
I ain't say it. Y'all
ski
just said it.
bag.
Sean, ask your motherfucking question about the wedding shit.
What, you got a packet?
Oh yeah, so
Yes.
this
A
one,
little
look,
packet.
me and my folks we were talking about this over the weekend, right? And I wanted to hear y'all, especially if you guys are dating, right? And then for a substantial amount of time, not 2 months, 3 months. Say you've been talking to a guy like for a year,
Okay.
all right? Mm-hmm. He gets a invitation to a wedding.
Aubrey, you go right there. Okay, go.
He
I'm
gets
sorry.
an invitation to a wedding, but he doesn't get a +1. Are you mad if he goes?
No.
Okay.
I'll let you go first, y'all, because
Okay.
I want to answer that too.
Okay,
but-
got you.
Yeah.
No, I personally feel like...
Hold on. Can I add one more point? I'm sorry. So these are people, now that you've been talking to a year, you have a rapport with his friends.
Right.
So it's not like these people that you've never met, like you went to like birthday outings,
Right.
dinners, stuff like that, double dates, wineries,
My
the whole
answer
shebang.
stands.
Okay, gotcha.
I feel like at the end of the day, for starters, if I've been dealing with you for a year and we about to go to somebody's wedding, this wedding was probably already planned or, had already been in the works.
Okay.
For the most part. Your average engagement is probably like a year, to be honest, for the most part. So they probably had already done that. They have a budget. Weddings are expensive. I can understand that. A wedding is celebrate your nuptials. It's not an opportunity for a free date to eat on your dime.
Gotcha.
So I feel like if I'm not your spouse, I wouldn't necessarily feel, we haven't put like years and years into where it's like, we're headed to that direction. Like, I wouldn't feel no type of way.
Well, how about 3 years? Is it a time thing? How about 3 years? And I'm
Well,
sorry.
even still, even if we've gotten cool, they're still your friends. So I feel like plus ones, I would understand more from a money wise sense that it's for like you would kind of reserve that for like a spouse
Gotcha.
versus just a girlfriend.
How about you, Sabray?
So for me, I would say that I would be mad if I was dating a dude for like a year and like you said, people plan their weddings for about a year. So basically, if we was together when the initial invite came, I would be mad. Now, I would still be like, I mean, if you want to go, go. But I just think that's kind of fucked up. But hold on. If we were dating for less than a year, I could understand. I'd be perfectly fine with that. But if we were dating when the wedding invitation, the save the date came out, I would like to be there. Yes,
So-
I would be mad, but I would let him go. I wouldn't be that mad. I'd be salty as fuck.
Okay.
But my question is, so if the wedding is pulling up, what you're saying, the wedding is pulling up and y'all at the 1 year mark? Because
No.
that save the date probably came
No.
out a few months prior to
So
that.
I was saying
Maybe
like
they didn't know if it was
No.
going to be real.
I'm not okay. So if the save the date came out, y'all 2 months in or something like that, then no, and that's fine if they don't add you or something later on. But if we were dating for a year and the
That's what
save
I'm
the
talking
dates
about.
came out, I'm gonna be salty as fuck. But the type of person that I am is that's your friend, go to the wedding or whatever. I'm not mad at you, but
But on
I
the
am kind
inside,
of salty, and
you're
I'm really
salty.
not mad at them because they're not entitled. I'm not entitled to
You
anything.
just wish you could go.
But I wish I could go. I would be
wanna
like
put on a dress.
in my feelings. Yes.
when say you and the guy work out, right, and you guys get married, do they get an invitation to your wedding?
Yes, because I'm not petty like that.
Oh, that's
I'm
nice.
not petty like that.
I
I'd be
would
like,
not invite. Right.
I would go on their ass though.
I would not invite them because I wouldn't take it as a slight. To be
Gotcha.
honest, I wouldn't take it
Yeah.
as you tried to carry me. I look at it like this: I have friends who I'm good friends with,
Gotcha.
whose wedding I wasn't invited to, and I'm not going to be upset because, hey, when you crunching them numbers,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Weddings could bust your head easy, especially don't get started on weddings with them open bars.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm not invited to your wedding, you're damn sure not gonna be invited to mine. Because to me, I know weddings are expensive, but if you didn't think I was important enough to make your list, then shit, you ain't important. Even if I thought you were originally important, shit, that's an extra two
I ain't
slots for
gonna-
somebody else that was walking. You know,
I
that
ain't gonna
thin line.
be that petty because I feel like when it comes to like planning that stuff out, you probably really have to like cut some. You gotta
I
chop
know.
some heads. You know what I'm saying? And it probably sucks. I've had friends that be like, "Hey, look, man, I'm really, really sorry. Like it was just so tight." And I'm not offended. It's your day. At the end of the day, I don't take this kind of thing to heart because it's your day. It's your budget. And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to be like, I want to give me a little salmon plate, shit like that's, I'm not,
But see, also I feel I give gifts at weddings, at least $100 and something. So I'm not even off some like going there for a free meal and drinks and
What's the-
unlimited bar.
some people do though.
Would
Yeah,
you? How
but
about
that's why I would feel salty because I know I'm not one of those people.
How about if one of your whoever you didn't invite didn't give a +1 to and say, hey, I'm willing to pay for that person's plate? No.
Say that one more time.
So say you got a woman friend, she has
Mm-hmm.
a guy, he really wants to go, and you be like, hey, it's kind of tight, but she offers whatever the amount for the
cost is per
plate,
person.
person, she's willing to pay that so he
Well,
can't come.
Well, I mean, then that would be up to that couple, right? I mean, it would
If
be
we
up
had
to
the
the
if we had the
Gotcha.
space,
Okay.
go for it. Because
Yeah.
sometimes that's a space thing too. You might really
Yeah.
just be at capacity, and it
Right.
might not be necessarily just that. But I mean, if that was what the issue was, and you're gonna pay for his plate, no shade. But it's like, hey, I mean, I really don't have a reason to tell you no now. Like,
You have never genuinely became friends with your partner friends?
it's been hit or miss.
Okay.
It's been hit or miss. It just depends. It depends on how the dynamic kind of starts to form. Like I've become cool, but then it's just like, okay, it might not be like this solid tight friend. Like it's all about can the friendship sustain a relationship.
Gotcha.
It's been times where it's like, oh, I'm cool as shit with you because that's my man's girl. You real cool. I'm cool. We always around each other. But it's like y'all break up, and it's not to carry it, but sometimes you just kind of fall off because you guys weren't hanging out solo anyway.
Got you.
Yeah.
But like if we start to do our own things together and stuff like that, and y'all break up and we still tight, yeah.
Yeah, I would be so salty.
Because I realized with men, women be sticking around. Like, guys don't really, in my experience of what I've observed, like, when a man gets with a woman, he's cordial with her male friends, but they don't really become friends. Women be becoming friends. And then, like, you stuck around, you're not talking to your ex no more, but then your female friends liking all her pics and shit, talking about, yeah, kill it, bitch, you doing the damn thing. Then she gets engaged. You see this getting personal. Then she gets engaged and be like, oh, congrats for your happiness. That bitch was supposed to be with me.
You left her.
fuck?
Now what?
I'm still-
You broke
I'm
up with
only-
her. Now what? Like,
I'm still
still
technically
salty over the
friends.
wedding?
No, no, no.
It's like,
I would be so mad. Like, don't do that to me, please. But I'm still friends. I consider myself friends with my ex's friends that I became friends with. I mean, we don't. Let's be clear. I'm sorry, y'all. We don't hang out or anything like that.
Then y'all ain't friends.
then y'all cordial.
No,
Y'all
no,
cool.
but okay. So then because I would consider us friends, but it was still only like contingent upon like my ex. Like I was with him. So if they fell off, I wasn't still about to be their friend. But now that we broke up, it's no bad blood. So I don't see why we wouldn't be cool. But we not gonna. I guess you could say it just demoted down to cordial.
I guess it kind of be hard because like if he was uncomfortable, like say if they have an event and then all right, who we want to invite, shit like that.
Well, I think that only applies if y'all not cool. Like if they know me, if they thought me and my ex had static or something, then yeah, of course I would even expect them to pick him over me. Like,
Hold on,
Right,
I got a quick story though, right? So me and Vaughn used to live together, right? Right. So look,
my man Alpha, my client.
yeah.
Okay.
Triple S, Triple
Okay,
S.
yeah, okay.
Shout out Triple S. So Triple S used to talk to one of my good female friends, right? Friends for a long time. I'm talking about like elementary school, right? This nigga come in the apartment one time, right? He all dressed up. I was like, man, where you coming from? He's like, oh, such and such had a housewarming. I said, damn, where was my invite? So she had became friends with my ex. We had broken up at this time. She said, well, she didn't invite you because she didn't want her to feel uncomfortable.
Wow.
I said, what the
Bitch,
fuck?
you're
Better
my
be.
friend.
I said, what? And that was crazy. He's like, yeah, I know that
Excuse
sounds like
me?
crazy. So, but like the only reason you were able to invite her was through me. I was that vessel.
Yeah,
How
that's
did you
wild.
choose her over me? You know what I'm saying?
That's super wild.
that's crazy.
See, we have to have I would say my ex.
Yeah.
And I mean pretty much all of the friends, vast majority, I can't
Mm-hmm.
say all because it's probably like a few that slipped through the cracks. But the vast majority of his friends that I got cool with, I'm still friends with.
Got you.
And they don't even be talking to him no more.
Because niggas don't trip. Like, I done had women dog my man out. But like, I'm like, shit, you not with him no more. Like, that's a blessing for him. Men don't hold grudges like that.
Oh
I'm
no,
not
I don't
gonna be
mean
beefing.
that. It's just
Yeah.
it's just weird. It was whenever if he comes up in conversation, they're like, man, I ain't talked to that nigga in eons,
Yeah.
months. It's been months and months. But like I'm at weddings, I'm at baby showers, I'm at all of these functions that everyone's having, and we all just kicking back and cool. But it's like I met them through being with him, and now we just it's-
If you see him in the street, you will speak and might catch up a little bit. How you doing and all that. But I think that's like the extent of that type of
well,
relationship.
they're reaching out and inviting me to shit. So
Yeah.
there's that.
That
And I go when he's not there. So
Have they ever tried to hit on you?
no.
Okay. Because I guess the
Not a single
dynamic
one.
is different because I've had some of my boys, like ex-girls, like do them dirty. And when I see them, it's still love. You do a girl dirty, you're never going to be cool with her friends.
I mean,
Unless
never got-
unless it's the one that wanted to let you beat secretly.
But why is that? Why do men don't care? Like,
Because y'all don't care about nothing.
you right.
so I feel okay. So
Which I think is gonna make y'all gay.
is this chemical in women's brains that connect us with people more? I can't remember the name. I'm gonna tell you
It's
in a
called
second.
stupidity.
Yes, no, seriously. And men have it too, but because y'all have testosterone, it kind of cancels it out or whatever.
Gotcha.
But we have something that connects like through talking, interactions. That's why, we go to dinner and we talk way more about things than men do. With,
Gotcha.
Well, women are more like that by nature.
And that's what I'm describing,
Yeah.
that chemical in our brains that we produce more than men. And so we have more of a deeper connection with our friends, I feel like, than y'all do.
Gotcha.
Not deeper connection, but as
Because
far
I
as
think
loyalty, as far as no, hold on, not loyalty in general, but loyalty as far as those little things like, oh well, she did you dirty, girl. We not fucking with her no more. Versus guys, y'all thinking more like, I mean, I'll fuck with him to an extent, but I still will fuck with him. Like if he ain't do nothing to me.
Like this the sisterhood of the traveling pants ass shit.
Yeah.
No, I mean, honestly, no. That's wrong. So if it's a man and he used to deal with a woman and she did him dirty, I'm like, nigga, get over that. If you are a woman, my woman friend, and a nigga do you dirty, I'm not fucking with him no more.
That's true.
I'm not
That's
fucking with him no more.
That's definitely you.
You're not going to see me out here like a nigga dog y'all, and
He'd definitely be like, oh no, see now I don't like that nigga. Like
And
don't fuck
I
with
even
that
tell my women friends, don't tell me anything that's gonna make me hate them
Yeah.
because you fuck around and get back with
If
him,
you're
and then
gonna go back.
I'm still hating the nigga,
Yeah.
and you cool with him.
See,
you
at
know
least
what
when I
I'm saying?
made you hate a nigga, I was done with him.
Yeah.
Like, I washed my hands and
Hey,
was like, hey, Huff,
you're
let me
not-
tell you about this motherfucker right here.
You're not going to see me on the IG story. Hey, y'all are going to look at me like, nigga, I divorced this nigga. You divorced him
We
too.
divorced him as a unit.
Yeah,
Damn
together
it.
everyone achieves more. This is a...
So you telling me if it's like, no, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh.
No, but hold on. But I'm saying, but no, so right, it's the reason. Like, if it's an amicable split, you know what I'm saying, like that. But if you did
Yeah.
if you did some fucked up
If I
shit,
did some fuck shit, you would not fuck with me no more. If I dated your friend
okay.
Yes.
and I did your friend dirty, which I would
You're
never.
done in this town.
No, you're not because you're
Which
no.
I would never.
I'm
No.
done with you too because the audacity. I can't
So,
believe
right, that
you.
don't count because you're my friend too.
Oh,
That's just
okay.
an even split.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
an even split.
you wouldn't fuck with either one of us.
Nah, I'ma still fuck with y'all. That's on y'all. I'm just saying, like, if my man introduced me to a girl and we became friends through him, and like some shit went sour, like if you fucked
I get
him,
it. Mhm.
if you fucked him
that
over, like
bitch do
if I
you
seen you
dirty.
in fucking Wegmans or some shit, I'm about it, getting some chicken and you know.
Go ahead, drop
I
that.
just
That
got
bitch
hungry.
do you dirty. We'll wipe
Wipe
our
our
ass
ass
out
out
with
with
some
some
detergent.
So Brett was going to get that. I got you. I got you back.
I was come on. I know that.
Pass you
I
the
know that
oop,
song.
you bricked.
Who had the best
I
verse?
thought you was-
Who had the best verse?
Of course, to me, Andre.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, because you're starfish level.
I call it what the fuck
Did
you
you hear
want.
my nigga
I
Big
like
Boy
what I
though?
like.
Big Boy said he had the
That
realest
nigga
verse.
said-
That's true.
He had
He
an
had the
adult
okay.
verse.
Hold
like,
on. You
Get
said
your
the realest
parasol
or the
umbrella,
best.
Cause it's
What a-
gonna
is
get
it the
wetter,
realest the
better.
best?
Prepare
Not
you for the
always.
season
Okay.
poke. She's
Not
supposed
always.
to spend it on that baby.
Because
but
when
you
people
see
say
she
Pimp
don't.
C, I was like, okay, I know y'all. Pimp C's dead. Rest in peace. Yeah.
Nah, he did
They
float on
all
that.
killed it though.
He had
did, but-
he had a trendy verse.
Yeah.
It was very trendy, and it was like, okay, you float that joint.
Yeah, like
but-
8 bars.
But Big Boy,
Yeah, true.
that nigga said, cause he's paying $20K
Yeah.
a day. That bitch is eating good. Like, he went off, dog. He went off on
Okay,
that.
okay, I give you, I give y'all that. It's just, well, to Andre 3000 is in my top.
So Ray be
5.
like, Peninsula, maybe makes no sense. I
y'all,
don't
y'all
know.
want me to be corny so bad.
Was Andre 3000 always better than Big Boy?
No, not in the beginning.
Okay. Because the first 2 albums, Big Boy was better than him.
Yeah,
Laundering and shit.
yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, Equiminize kind of when Andre like transcended and like, okay, you kind of,
Yeah,
okay. I just
I
wanted
would
to
say
make
that.
sure.
Speaking of bars, hold on real quick. Let me do this for the audience, just in case y'all ain't
Did you want me
heard
to
it
rap?
yet.
If you want bars, I'm here.
My nigga, no. All right.
The directors.
Y'all see the shirt I got on?
Niggas talking about it, rather be about it, rather hear about it,
Okay,
rather read
give
about it,
me
rather
zone.
tweet about it, heard a nigga spread lies on me, I'ma have to see
I'ma
about it.
see
I don't
everything
give a
I
fuck about
say,
being
like,
around.
I just
Better
wanna
pray the
say
family ain't round, send a dummy bitch, and that's what we surround them. Got a couple bitches out in East Atlanta, got a homie that only can speak in Spanish. Fuck with bitches that only think they the baddest, don't like pussy niggas in my apparatus. Overworking niggas, I'ma overlap them. Gemini, I'm a schizophrenic, really I'm just trying to manage. Maybe I'm really crazy, huh? Maybe I'm from a different planet. 90s baby in a new Mercedes, bet I give her the dick and the coupe to play with, bet I give her the shit, and now she sedated. Who the best in the city since we debated it, ain't mine and fine. I'ma take it, I'ma shine.
All right, everybody.
The one with the juice.
What's good? I'm Sabre,
I'm Yada.
I'm Sean.
and this is
No
No
Disclaimers
Disclaimers
podcast.
yes, the best show on the motherfucking DMV.
You said you see me what? What I do?
I said I know you hear this. You be trying to hate on Nucci so bad.
When have I ever hated
here,
on
this
Nucci?
This is Nucci 3-piece fire.
Girl, new regular still come up in the
BDR
shuffle.
and One Way Ricky. All right, it's his
Girl.
new single, his new freestyle that he put out. He put out freestyles like all the time.
First of
From
all,
Porch
new regular
Fridays.
still in rotation, so you ain't gonna try to play me like I be hating on
And
Nucci.
shout out to
Yeah.
BDR, Walk 'em Home. One of the first rap niggas to do it.
I did not know
Old
that.
Boys, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so
I was-
that's the shirt I have on right now. So I'm wearing one of his shirts. It's the
when you get that
Nucci
shirt?
in merch. I ordered it. I bought it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
One
And
thing
send
about
us
you,
the
you
link.
support. fuck
I
with
do.
that.
I do.
Like everybody.
So go
Damn sure
support.
don't oop the link to us. You know, I like t-shirts. The fuck?
You right.
I'm
You
getting
right.
tired
I
of
am.
supporting. I'm
I know,
really broke.
it is-
Because because I got it's so many good people and I want to support everybody. I don't got $25 every week for your shirt.
I feel you. No, I feel you, but you know, I understand that. I just feel like if y'all out there and y'all really fuck with the show and y'all fuck with DMV shit, I think that y'all should go and support like one of our most promising rappers coming out the area. To me, he's one of the best, like,
Top
young.
5.
He's like in this top
no.
5 in this area for real, but in general, like, he is up there, like, shit.
Yeah.
And I know a bunch of niggas y'all love to fuck with a nigga before he gets mainstream popping. So why don't y'all go ahead over on his Instagram and go on and look at his bio and order his Nucci in shirts.
Interesting.
Not even-
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say not even a young nigga. He's top 5 period from this.
Yeah,
area.
he be killing it. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I'm talking about young. When I say young, I mean whole entire industry wise, like
Okay.
as far as young.
Okay,
But from this, but I know he ain't just started, so that's why I didn't
Yeah.
say new.
Gotcha.
But from this area, he's definitely top 5.
Gotcha. Okay.
His Instagram is Nucci Music. He's been on here before a couple times, so y'all go and y'all can check out the archives episodes of Nucci. And yeah, what he on once or twice? I don't know, but anyway,
I think it was once.
okay. But he was like, yeah,
Just had
That's
hella
one of
events
my
and stuff.
favorite shows.
oh yeah,
Smart,
Yeah, it was
too,
a very dope.
educated.
It was a
He
dope
is.
interview. It was dope personality. It was a good
Yeah.
vibe.
Authentic, staying in this lane. A lot of these niggas, I was just talking about it earlier, how I was asking people, do y'all care if niggas live what they
Oh yeah, I saw
rapping their
that.
raps? Or does that matter? Is just music just like a creative art form and it's like storytelling, so you don't care if they're doing what they rap about?
I feel like you can't be too far off.
You
Like,
killed, you killed my segue.
Oh shit. Let me hold on.
No,
Got
why
it.
that shit?
Hold on.
Okay,
Hold
so
on.
you're saying-
Oh,
it's
you
interesting you brought.
okay, you
Missy
sound like
Elliott. Yeah, sure.
Get your freak on.
No, it's interesting that you were talking about supporting black business and stuff like
Yeah.
that or whatever. And, you know, like, yeah, if you love DFE stuff, you know, support the merch or whatever from the various people who have it. It's funny because that topic came up in conversation on my timeline. And I saw someone that was talking about black business. Basically, like, if you're not professional, then you're not getting a dime of my money. And I was like, well, the only thing that's problematic about that is that you got to make sure you keep that same energy with all businesses ran by all races, because you can't
Absolutely.
let the whites and the Asians and the Hispanic people walk all over you, but then black people, you draw the line. Like, you know, like,
Exactly.
period. If you don't like professionalism, feel like that across the board. But I feel like a lot of people aren't like that. They feel like, oh, nah, that's why I don't buy from black businesses because da-da-da, whatever. But you'll go right over there to that white store and they'll do the same shit to
Right.
you, string
And
you
you-
along, delay your orders, blah, 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 and you put up with it.
I
Absolutely.
do that with any. It's a popular. Well, it's not a popular brand, but like, one of my favorite movies is Paid in Full, and all like the '80s hustlers used to wear Sergio Tacchini. So that's the only brand I really wear. So I had made a purchase, no flexing, like $670. They flagged my shit and was like, "Yo, this is like a large purchase." Like, I was going back and forth. I'm like, "Yo, I order here all the time with the same email, this and that." So they basically thought I was on some scamming shit. No longer am I buying that shit. Like, that's the only like brand of clothing, like besides like Adidas and then like locally, you know, owned.
Yeah.
I'm stop fucking with them. Why do y'all need my money now?
Right.
You flagging my shit? No,
Yeah.
like, yeah, no.
Now, if they have some type of terms, first of all, I'm all for it. You give the benefit of the doubt to your people more than than anyone else. So if you wouldn't give that same thing to us, then don't give it to them. But for people out there, like if it's a black business and say that happens, sometimes they can have it programmed in their system when this because it's online, so it's not like
Right,
they
when the
saw
purchase
you.
price
It's not
is
like your
above a
name
certain
is,
amount.
you know,
Well, you can
what
only-
is Draymond Green
Gotcha.
or some shit.
Gotcha, I got
So,
you. But it's the same card number. I'm a repeat. Like,
But
they can
what if
definitely
it's
track-
something that bings like
Okay.
over whatever amount that's their policy, or not their policy, but like something that program that they have that's like, okay, let's just double check that. Just like over certain purchases, they ask for your ID when you out.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's
But
true,
I'm-
but I feel like when the human aspect of that interacts in that, and you're like, okay, well, this is a trusted customer. This is somebody who has a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not for nothing. That shit really just kind of, it shouldn't even be a back and forth for real. It's like,
Yeah.
I get the fail safes popping up because, yeah, people do scam. So it's like, yeah, you might get set that, you know, anything over $500 might flag the system.
Right.
Okay, they reach out. Now they looking at your order history. They realize, okay, this dude been using the same card to make purchases for the past X amount of time. All right, he's probably good. But it shouldn't really be a back and forth.
and that's what pissed me off because
Right,
after that, I'm
you're
having
right.
a correspondence via email, and so usually when I spend $500 because I want the free shipping. I know that we stupid. So anyway, no, because when you
Hold
like
on. Pay $7.99.
No.
Or spend $250
No, like,
more dollars.
from it-
I mean, I don't want to just give my money away
Not
for
only
shipping.
not only because I'm impatient and it comes from Switzerland. So if you do like regular, it takes like 3 weeks.
Oh,
And
okay,
then,
got you.
So
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
it's still like it's like $35 to ship it.
Oh,
so I might
okay,
as
yeah.
well just like
Get another item or something.
you know, get another shirt
Yeah.
or shorts. You know what I mean? So after we had that human, like we're talking, like, are y'all still like, what do you think can you send me my shit?
Right.
All right, cool. You won't get my business anymore. So
No,
I
I
just said, fuck
understand.
it. So I definitely keep that same energy, whether it's
Good.
black business, white business, whatever type of
But
business.
you right, you are on point with that, Yada, because it's a lot of times where people will like draw the line at black businesses, but give all these other businesses
Right.
leeway.
You
Like
have no
these
patience with
carryouts-
black business.
These carryouts, these nail salons, they be rude as fuck a lot, and people still go. I know you said something about the Lucky Star on MLK, right?
I
mean Landover Road.
I
yeah.
do not eat carry out no more. I can't fuck with it. Like I wish there was a black business. You know how much we would thrive if there was a carry out
A black Chinese
till like
restaurant.
3. Because I mean, when you go in there, you're getting wings and fries.
Right, and we could do that shit.
But,
We can
but
damn sure do
I don't
it.
know if black people, they be like, oh shit, that's my weekend. I'm not trying to be in this motherfucker till 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Shit, Rose Ball, shit. I'm trying to be in that motherfucker party. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah.
So,
Nah,
but
that's
I
true.
don't. They don't fuck with us.
Yeah, I just feel like that's my only thing. I feel like I totally respect and will accept, an intolerance for a lack of professionalism, because I feel like as doing business, you should be professional. But I'm like, just stop making it seem like black people is just the straw that breaks your back, whereas you
Yeah.
can't tolerate it from them. And then you black too, but you will
Right.
go and let all these other businesses treat you however they want to treat you, and you put up with it because you want that merchandise so bad, but you just treat the black businesses like they're like, nah, I can't fuck with that. Like, nah, y'all not gonna do this.
It only
like,
take you one time to fuck up with me, and you're not getting my business no more. Fuck all that.
And that's some cool shit if you feel otherwise, as far as like put more scrutiny on your own people. That just shows some self-hate, and you really need to do some evaluation about that. But definitely check yourself, because I know that from slavery we were trained and programmed to hate ourselves and to think that white ice is colder and all that shit. So really check yourself if that
That's
is
a nice
the
little.
case.
That white ice is cold.
Man, what other ice is it besides the air freshener, black ice? What
You
else is there
stupid.
ice?
But no,
that's
that's
like-
true. I feel like for me personally, I would be more inclined to want to help the black business. Like, okay, if you had an issue with your professionalism, that might be something that bothered me. But I feel like I would be more inclined to give you feedback. I don't always want to give all these other places feedback, but I want to be like, hey, for future reference, you might want to whatever,
Gotcha.
because hey, you just might be new to the game and you might not realize
Gotcha.
a lot of people get a lot of influence from social media and stuff. And some of these people that run businesses and they promote on social media, or they whatever on social media, they be doing all type. They always want to screenshot their conversations with customers who are questioning about the price, or who message them when you wanted them to email you and all this other stuff. Instead of just being courteous, they're like, didn't my bio say Lincoln by shit like that? Like, bitch, do you want this money or not? These people are making sure you eat. So I feel like you should treat them with a little more respect. So some people just don't know. They following the wrong pattern. And sometimes you gotta be like, hey, FYI, let me pull your coat. And they might take it the wrong way. They might apply it going forward, and it might end up with better business. But I would rather try to help, you know what I'm saying, my fellow black folks, than be out here patronizing a bunch of people who don't give two fucks about.
Yeah.
Did y'all see y'all the nails? I was sorry. I was just trying
You're
to tell y'all.
so extra. You gonna pan it?
I don't agree with y'all. This shit is an even playing field. If you give me, I don't give extra leeway to black business, because also with black business, they be talking about. First of all, black people are the only ones supporting them. They be going back and forth, and then with their consumers,
Yeah, some of them do.
some of them.
I
you know
try
what
to
I'm
give
saying?
people the benefit of
I
the
do.
doubt.
I mean,
Hey, Aubrey, why do you think I'm getting feedback real quick? In the headphones. Sorry, y'all.
just Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A fucked up my order
Why you
one
think it
time.
is?
They
It's a
sent me a
little
$50 gift card.
They fucked up my order 3
Yeah.
times. I can't believe it. 3
Chick-fil-A?
times in my
No,
life.
you don't think?
In 33 years.
You're a liar.
33 years. I'm
What I
so
should check?
serious.
I don't believe you.
The other day, they
I need
only gave me
receipts.
2 straws. I had 3 drinks. I was like,
They turned that down.
but it was one time where I really ordered a regular chicken sandwich with no pickles, and they gave me a chicken sandwich with pickles, and it had cheese on it. And I was like, when did we get here? I ate it. Good.
First of all, I'm not gonna let you throw dirt on my people's name.
No, I ate it because it was still good, but I was like, this ain't what I asked for though, Chief. But now,
Yeah.
one lady, I hope they fired her ass, because the bitch was out of, you know how I feel about people getting fired for being out of pocket. She was out of pocket, though. Shorty, she kept cutting me off when I was in the drive-thru trying to order my food. And I'm
Yeah.
like, give my Cobb salad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, let me get my, can I get a Cobb salad? She like, what kind of dressing? And I was like, yeah, I was asking for honey mustard.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah, honey, she was like $7.50. I was like, God damn, bitch, I'm not finished. I get to the window, get my food. She gave me honey sesame dressing. What the fuck I'm gonna do with honey sesame dressing on a Cobb salad? Ma'am, I should smoke you. And she ain't tell me it was her pleasure.
Okay, we back.
You said Chick-fil-A bad experience. Dave said ever since black people been working at Chick-fil-A, shit been going down.
That's fucked up.
Hey, look, man.
Hey.
Sis, you didn't even tell me it was your pleasure. Why wasn't it your pleasure? It's supposed to be your pleasure.
Shout out to Chick-fil-A, all that stuff. Good thing. Oh, you know. Whatever. Shout out to Chick-fil-A. So I wanted to ask this question. So we was kind of had an audio issue, but we're gonna work it out. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, work it out.
So I saw a question on the Shade Room, and it's for the ladies. So y'all, I'm gonna ask you first.
Oh, okay.
So
Don't ask me.
TMZ
I'm
is so
ladies.
no. Hold on. I'm gonna
TMZ of
ask.
social media.
Hold
You
on
think
a
I'm a
second.
shim?
Hold on a second. I'm
think
gonna
I'm
ask
the-
you. I'm gonna ask you your thoughts later.
Oh, a
Okay.
psych body.
You think I'm
Alright.
the 8th letter of the LMNOP?
City dyke.
It's listen. All right, city. First of all,
I'm
I don't
sorry.
use that term dyke. Okay, I don't.
They use it. I'm sorry. That's
Yeah, they be
I'm
calling
loud.
themselves a dyke.
Well, I don't call them that. Okay, because I respect them. Anyway, are you going? Okay, so are you going on a second date with the guy who didn't pay for
Nope.
the first one?
I am not.
Okay.
Fuck out of here. First of all, because I don't ask niggas on dates, especially first dates. Like if we're dating, I might be like, all right, Stink, let's go get some dinner tonight. Then that's on me because I initiated. But I don't ask niggas on first dates. Period. So that means if we're going on a first date, you ask me. If you're not gonna open your coin purse when you ask me out, pussy. It ain't gonna be
you gotta
no.
be all that.
Yeah, because I think that's whack, and men are not men no more, and I don't like that shit.
Man,
Hey, look, let's call a spade a spade.
I'm
say
not.
every man not a man, but a lot of these men, I just said men ain't men. If I don't say all, don't infer that I said all. If I was talking about all, trust, I would specify that denomination. So,
you win.
anywho, nah, if you ask me on a date, you supposed to come out your pocket. If you don't pay for that date, where we going, Dutch? Fuck out of here.
I think y'all know me by now. Okay.
Girl, she want the
Yeah.
mortgage
You
paid on
pay-
the first date.
I
If
think
you don't pay her
you
fucking
guys-
mortgage on the first fucking
not-
date, don't ask her for another fucking date.
That's not true. It's
She
simply
be like,
not
nigga,
true.
first of all,
It's simply not true.
I drove here. You didn't put gas in my car? Oh, you're cut. It's a wrap.
That's
Right.
not true.
Okay.
And it's a
It's
diesel,
not.
so
Got you.
like
Gotcha.
First of all, listen, that's not. It's just simply not true. I'm not gonna let
it's
y'all.
just simply
I'm
So
not
Bri-
gonna let y'all lie on me. But I know that you know if it got.
The fact that you said
didn't
simply
pay.
lets
So
us know
Bri-
that you're lying.
No.
So
Go
Bray
ahead.
going to say, y'all niggas some shit, so I'm going to meet y'all there because I don't know what you're going to do to me, and then still make you pay for her gas for driving there. Pay for the fucking
Like
dinner.
you asked me for a date
Yeah.
and you didn't even buy me an outfit to wear tonight. Like wow, you didn't cash at me for Fashion Nova.
Hold
Wow,
on.
it's like-
First of all,
There's no kombucha. How you say that shit?
First of all, I went on a first date this week, and I didn't. None of that happened.
did he pay?
Of course.
But then that's why it didn't happen.
Got you.
Cause he came up off the money. You probably got that cash app. Was like, all right, we good, we
No,
good. I could come in
no.
I could come in a restaurant now. He cash
You
out
know, I
me.
read something somewhere. The definition of a gentleman. I want to ask y'all. Do y'all know the definition of a gentleman?
I know my definition.
What is it, y'all?
No, we ain't doing this. 'Cause I feel like you've been turn
What
this
is
into
your,
some other shit.
No, what is
You
your
gonna be like,
definition
you
of a
gotta eat it
gentleman?
from the back the first night.
No.
That's a gentleman. Please
No.
me.
What is the definition of a gentleman? Gotta go.
My nigga.
Aw. Let me wait.
Okay.
Let me see.
Stink.
Hold on. Let me.
Ask me now.
Hold on. Wait. We're doing a round of applause for Yada.
That's how my twerk video sound.
I was expecting a round of...
That's how my twerk video sound in slow motion.
Oh, go... Oh.
See, I always have a comeback, bitches.
Sean, what's your definition of a gentleman?
Me.
Oh my God.
See, he just
No, seriously, no, I mean... To
You're
me,
a
honestly,
gentleman.
it all depends on what the woman likes. You know what I'm saying? Like, some women don't need the
No,
whole...
a gentleman is a gentleman is a gentleman. It don't
No, it's
matter
not-
which
no,
one it is,
no,
right?
because women require certain
Gentleman.
things. Okay, for example, Sabre, do you require for a man to open your door?
Yep.
No, I don't.
So
I mean,
that-
hold on. Do I like it? Yes, but do I be like, I'm standing at the door waiting on you to open it. Like,
That's exactly
nah.
what I do.
So, right. Some women require that.
I understand.
They will wait at the door. I'm talking
Oh, I
about.
do. I
But
wait
it's
at the
not-
door.
even for me, that's still a gentleman if he does it, and he still can be a gentleman if he doesn't do it. Though.
He gonna
So
do it though.
to me,
Well, not all the. Okay, so for me, not every single door, every single time, every single instance.
So-
but
Nope,
yeah,
every single
sometimes.
one.
Yeah.
so
don't
I'll
touch
put
doors
this in
around
layman
men.
terms,
Okay, I
right?
understand.
A gentleman to me is someone who's nice to women and is not expecting anything beneficial from it.
Got you.
Is that
Genuinely
I can
Yeah,
kind.
see that.
genuine. Like you're not trying to get no pussy. You're not trying to fuck. You respect all women until maybe they find a reason, give you a reason not to respect them. But then you still don't
Then it- but
disrespect
then
them. You just don't give them the extra shit that you would give
But if you
another
did, it's
woman who's
justified at that
appreciative.
point.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like a gentleman is in dating a man who hasn't hit yet.
Bitch, cut her motherfucking mic off. This is over. This is over.
She controlled the
I've had
mics,
enough.
unfortunately. So we can't
Right,
cut
she
it
got the
off.
mic controls. I'm gonna have to just tip this whole shit over like Dave Chappelle.
No, honestly, I don't agree with that. I read that somewhere though, but I think a gentleman is just a guy who is polite and who shows that by doing certain gestures, whatever. Of course, the obvious, holding the door, all that stuff, but I do think that when I read that, it was pretty funny.
A gentleman is somebody who not doing all this stuff, like I said, to get the pussy. Because
Yeah.
a real nigga know he gonna get the pussy anyway if he just being him.
Yeah.
But you gonna open these doors though. I just want y'all to know that.
But the
No,
thing
that's
is,
nice. That's a plus.
It's definitely
for sure.
it's a requirement of me, and fortunately, I haven't like, and it's really it kind of stems from the company I keep too, because you gotta think like my best friend. He would never let me touch a door in
Shout
his
out
presence.
Reese.
And it's not even just me. It's just how he is with women, period. Like, I'm talking like, let me be like, man, nah, because we was about to, he be like, what are you doing? I'm like,
Gotcha.
all
Go
right.
Reese.
I'm not touching no doors, and it's kind of set a standard.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
like, when I started dating the person that I be dating or whatever, like, he just does it. If we walk into me to my car, even if he's getting in the car with me, he's opening my driver door.
So
go
Reese
ahead.
the only friend you got who's a gentleman?
No, I'm just saying, like,
It's level
he
to the shit, I
he
guess.
set the tone for that to the point where it's just like, you're not supposed to touch a door, period.
Gotcha.
You're a woman, you're around a man, you're not supposed to touch a door.
Gotcha.
Let's set a standard for me. And I haven't, fortunately, in this situation I'm in, I haven't had to ask for it. He just does it. He's done it from day
So
one.
I guess so for the guys, I guess you should ask like, hey, I guess you could. I don't know. Do you ask a woman like, hey, do you
No, you
require
just-
a man to open every door? Because I
do
do
it.
think to me. It's certain situations it's not reasonable. If we out on a date, obviously, we're gonna be walking together and stuff like that. If we're walking side by side, yeah, get the door. If we walking side by side and you don't grab the door, I'm gonna be like, okay. But if you're far behind, I'm not gonna stand at the door and wait for you to open the door.
Why y'all so far apart?
No, it could have been like you was getting something out the car. Oh, I forgot my phone. Let me go back and get my phone out the car.
Wait,
Something
why
like
the
that.
fuck you walking off?
no, sometimes you
How
get a
about-
little
Sometimes
bit.
you
I mean,
don't
it's not like a
see.
gap, but sometimes you get a little
How about if
distance.
somebody snatch you and grab you by your forelock?
But no, what if it starts to rain or something and you don't have an umbrella and you're trying to speed walk to get where you at and you walking a little quicker than him?
Because if it's raining, I'm gonna drop you off the door so you don't
Yeah.
have to walk, and then I park the car.
Right, but sometimes that's not feasible.
when is it not feasible
Or
to
if
drop you
he,
off
like,
the
what
door?
if he was bringing
But,
in
like,
groceries
no.
or something?
Like, okay, like for one
okay.
instance, we went to eat. We're at the harbor. The parking space that we had, it was. I mean, it would have been super pointless for you to try to go and drop me off there and then try to creep back to that space. But it was enough distance for me to want to jog in there if
y'all-
it was raining.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Sometimes y'all don't be listening to me. You're in the minority. You're illogical.
Right.
This is not the majority
Okay.
of women.
Right,
Okay,
but I'm
just
so
letting you
sometimes
know.
sometimes you just gotta do the hardest shit to make it easier on a woman, and she'll appreciate that. I understand what you're saying. You
Yeah,
are
I felt
in the
like it would have
minority.
been super stupid
Yeah.
for him in a situation like that. Don't drop me here, and then now you done missed the parking space. Now we
Look,
got to park 6
If I know you got on some fucking dumbass heels that you shouldn't have worn because you carrying flats and it's gonna hurt your
I'm
feet, guess
guilty.
what? Guess what? Because that's your outfit, I'm going to just drop you off at the door so you don't have to make that walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean-
Oh, go ahead, y'all.
No, I mean, yeah, but I am gonna wait at the door for you. To
Okay.
open it.
No, I mean,
So,
yeah,
I
I hope
mean,
that.
not-
I do want you to wait. But if you don't, go get the table if I haven't made reservations.
Right.
So when I get there,
It- we
our
already
wait is
good.
less. Yeah.
I'm not opening the door.
I'm
You're
not
opening
wait.
the door,
Depending
so.
on the weather situation, I'm not gonna wait at the door. Honestly, even if it's hot outside, super cold outside, if it's not like perfect weather, I'm gonna just go ahead and especially, or even like in those in between doors, just to like get in outside of the element or whatever to be most comfortable. But I'm not tripping off that. Do I like it? Yes, but I'm not like, every single time, like, or what if we're in a rush? I'm gonna just get a hop out, you know what I'm saying, or hop in or whatever. It's just not that serious to me. But it's not, no disrespect to the women who require that. Like, big ups to y'all. That's just not. It doesn't. Do I like it? Yes, but do I require every single moment? No.
So, what are some requirements on a date?
Okay, other than pay,
Is there a limit? Like, are you
Figure me
ordering
the
whatever you
table.
want to order?
I personally order whatever I want to order. Yeah.
I sure am because
But-
I can afford it. So
I
you
do.
can't,
I agree
that's-
with that.
that's
If you
a you
can't
issue.
afford it, you should not order stuff that you couldn't pay for on your own. I think that's like a personal thing. Even if your friend was even if you were a female and another one of your friends was taking you out, girl, I'm gonna take you out the brunch. I want to treat you to brunch. You shouldn't just wild out on that either.
right
So,
when you know you wouldn't do it on your own dime.
yeah,
But
if you
I'm gonna
wouldn't do,
give
if you wouldn't do it on your own dime, but
Don't
if
do it
I
on
would
theirs
get
either.
yeah, because if I wanted to get drinks and dessert and appetizer and all that stuff, I know I could.
I just
pay
know
for
I'm
it
not
on
gonna
my
be
own.
washing dishes. Worst case if you don't have it. But I also feel like don't take me somewhere you can't afford for me to get good shit off the menu. Like put a cap on that bitch, Slim. If you know that you skinny, take me to Outback.
100%.
Kookaburra wings.
I'm speaking from a male's perspective, so I
Alright.
don't think this applies to women.
Yeah, we know
If
you're
a-
gonna get a salad and a water.
No, hold on. You might be on the right track. If a woman is treating, I make sure she orders first, and I don't order anything that's higher than what she's getting. And that's just out of like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to jump out and be even if I can afford it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say if she just get like a salmon. I'm like, oh yeah, I want the motherfucking sea bass with the mushroom truffles. Can I get the lobster mac? You know what I'm saying? And give me 2 shots of 1942. I don't jump out there like that. I gotta see like
What
kinda
her
like-
vibe is. Okay, I
Yeah,
understand that.
because I ain't trying to break.
Yeah, in a situation where you don't know her vibe yet, I think so.
Because I ain't
Once
trying to
you
break
get in
your
that-
break your pockets. Even if you might have it, that's not my intent. Is to get to know you, not to be out here just spending shit. Because it's people out here who really no flex, who go out there and buy bottles.
Yes.
And and they say, well, this is what I do on a regular
Like,
basis.
yeah.
I'm not doing anything irregular. Chill it, tone it down.
Oh, can I say
the first
something else for the requirement of a first date? I would say, and this is me lightly because I don't know. I don't be like, look, this is what you need to do to take me out on a date, nigga. But no, I think that I would in my mind would require a guy to pick the place,
Yeah.
pick the
course.
place, and make the arrangements. That's
if a
a
real-
requirement.
Because if a real nigga do his research, and that's only if you dealing like I hate talking about money, but you should because like you said, you should know the menu. You should look at the most expensive thing.
Yeah.
Okay, this is market price. You call, hey, how much is this halibut? Okay, just in case she jump out there, you should know the menu.
Okay.
No, that's true.
That's
I agree that he
responsible.
should pick the place, and I think that if you're conversing, and I mean, like when I meet a guy and we start talking, I'm looking for us to go out within like that first 7 days, just because I feel like you drag your feet too long, I'm gonna just start losing interest, and I just need to see how we vibe in person because I don't want to invest a whole lot of time into someone who I have great conversation with over the phone and who's socially awkward in person.
Gotcha.
So within that first week, 2 max, I'm looking for us to link. So
God, that's
in that
cliche.
week to two weeks, I feel like you should be asking the kind of probing questions to get an idea where you'd want to take me. Like, oh, you like seafood? Like, stuff like that. And that's just how it goes. Like, you just have casual conversation.
Right.
Oh, yeah, man, I be fucking some crab legs up or something like that. Or I really like scallops. So I really like XYZ. Or I don't. I like steak. Whatever. You get a small idea, and then you at least know what pool to kind of jump into when it's time for you to plan that date. So you should kind of know to take me somewhere decent. And I'm not looking for you necessarily to break the bank, but I like stuff that has thought put into it.
Right.
Like if you know that I love wine and you take me somewhere that has a really nice wine list or something like that, just because, not to say that I'm coming to get faded, but just because you're considerate enough that you're like, well, she said she like wine. So, hey, you seen the wine list for this spot? Like, this joint
Right.
fire. Like, it just, it shows that you put thought into it.
I think you should always because if my niggas treating that and say, hey, Ha, if you want to drink, I'm going to always say, I'm going to get what you drinking. Because how about if he drinking fucking some $10 shot shit and I want
Yeah.
some shit that's $20 shot. I'm say, man, I'm getting whatever you drinking.
That's smart.
Just be considerate.
That's smart.
I like guys who do that though. Like when you go out and then you order and you're like, because y'all know I love Riesling.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go out and I'm like, yeah, can I get a glass of Riesling? And he's like, you know what? I'm going to take the Riesling too. I just be like, you about to hit.
They get you high.
You definitely getting some
Oh.
coochie tonight because I was cute.
Dang, so women like that when you when you get the same thing they get?
I mean, like, I think it just.
Let me think about that
for
while
me,
y'all say
But hold on.
talks about
I
it.
like that it
But
shows
y'all-
a little bit a degree of solidarity where you just like, I want to try which, because you might not be a wine
'Cause I
person,
trust
but you want
what
to.
you're getting.
Right, and I want
how-
to try what you like and see
how about
what the
if-
hype is about. You
How
know?
about if he said, I want a Shirley Temple? He'd be like, I want a Shirley Temple too.
Hey, look, man, Shirley Temples be good as shit. I mean, it's just Sprite and grenadine. Shirley, he said they do. Shirley Temples be good as shit, yeah. So
about if-
look,
how about
if we going we get us some Shirley Temples, I'm with it.
How about if a nigga said, yeah, I'll take a tequila sunrise too.
Hey, look, if he's willing to try what I'm trying to show solidarity
Got
with
you.
me, I respect that. Because it might be times where you like, yeah, let me get this, you know what I'm saying, Tokyo tea. And I'm
Because-
like, all right, fuck it, boo. We getting
because-
fucked up tonight.
Because I
yeah,
I only
you
drink
definitely
wine.
get
Because I only drink wine. That's not a thing for me.
And
So
she like diet wine, too. She
You-
like, let
you
me get
drink
the lean
champagne.
wine.
I drink champagne as well. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Can I get a Prosecco?
Do Stefan tell you not to drink like liquor, or that's just like a personal choice?
It's a personal choice because if I can work out, all that I do, but if I don't eat right, I won't see my results as much.
Or if you drinking your calories, that's where to get you because you'll eat clean. But if you drink all your calories,
Absolutely.
you might as well just eat shit bullshit.
Right.
Do y'all drink on the first date?
Yeah.
No,
I might
yes.
have a drink. I'm not a big drinker anyway. Like, I just not really my thing.
Yeah, we got our vice.
I will drink.
Yeah.
I will drink the first day because I would go anytime I go
Mm-hmm.
out to eat. 9 times out of 10, I get wine.
Mm-hmm.
So I would do that myself. So that's why I do it when
I
I
ain't
go on a
getting
date.
cooked,
I would do that anyway.
but I will
No, the
have
only
a
reason I
drink,
say that
maybe
because,
2
like,
max.
Yeah.
I can say this probably with women and men. Y'all can, disagree with me. Sometimes your decision-making skills, once you get that first drink,
You're
then you
so
like, damn,
responsible.
then you
You're-
like,
no,
damn,
you're
you
the
get on
true
those 4 drinks.
definition
You know what
of-
I'm saying?
You're such a definition of a gentleman for that.
Nah, I don't. I don't think. Personally, I don't really buy into that too much, and I feel like it's bullshit. But I mean, people wants to sell you whatever they gonna sell you. I feel like at the end of the day, my decision making has never been impaired by me drinking, and I've been fucked up out here.
Shit.
No.
If I'm
'cause if I
fucked
think-
up, I'm
no,
doing what I
Yada,
really
I'ma
wanted
go
to
ahead
do.
Yesterday-
But now I have an excuse and something to blame it on, and that's me.
See?
And people don't want to admit that about themselves.
That's true, Yada. But let me just say, I think that is 100% true. But how I am, if I think the dude is like super fine or something, and I'm like attracted to him, I'm not going to drink like more than 2 drinks because
That
I
pussy
don't
gonna
want to
start
be.
tingling.
Because it's going to go straight to your coochie. No, seriously, the J-Mo goes straight to the coochie. I'm trying to tell you. So
I'm not doing it.
But
I'm not even going
that's
to put myself in that position
Yada.
to fight
because
that
you
hard.
but that's what I'm saying, because you already know it's really not, it's like he fine, I would want to do it, but I don't want
Yeah.
to look wild, but if
Yeah.
I get fucked up, I kind of got to pass.
Yeah, but see, that's why I ain't
But-
getting
but-
fucked up
but
because
I-
I don't want to even
Right,
do
but that's
it.
the
Period.
logic. Bitches be acting like, oh, I was so cooked, I didn't know what I was doing. No, you knew exactly what you were doing. You just wanted
That's
a
why you let yourself
scapegoat.
get cut.
Blame it on the
Exactly.
fucking
Yada.
liquor.
Yada is
I
preaching.
don't do no flexing. I'm a broke nigga. Yesterday, I had drinks in me. What you drinking? Man, get whatever you want. Like, rounds
That's
for
why I
everybody.
don't-
Look,
Listen.
so I looked at my account this morning. I said,
Spit in my
what the
mouth.
fuck
fuck
was
was I doing?
Just spit in my mouth. I've never in my life had a look at my account. What the fuck was I doing?
Got you.
I just be aware of shit.
Today, what's the little nature joints that be breaking everywhere?
Crumbly ass fucking.
That's what I had
nature.
for lunch today. That's
yeah.
what I be having for lunch all week.
I hate
I
this
was
nigga so much.
Nigga, how much is that
you
Dom
at?
P?
Where you
Granola.
at?
Man, how much is that Dom P?
You sound like
Run
Linda.
it.
Where the
You
fuck
sound
was you
like
at?
you sound like Linda.
You
Linda be doing that
drink
shit.
all your food money.
You drunk
No,
all your
but-
lunch.
But it wasn't like the drinks were even high, but it's like
was
I love
OD.
showing love. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know,
Like,
but when
I
you
don't.
you get extra friendly when you get that. in
I
your
don't like
system.
showing
I
love.
do.
and then you can have no interest in these women. But to me, like when you out with like certain niggas, we going to take care of all the women.
I
So it's like
understand, yeah.
it's 5 women out here.
It's funny that you brought that up too.
It's 5 women. Y'all, man, what you doing touching your man? Get her what she wants.
It's funny that you brought that up
And then
too.
you can't tip cheap. You know what I'm saying? So you know that we have like 15, 18, like
22.
Look, you do the 22. Yeah, man. That's
Man,
nothing.
fuck that.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's a nice segue to.
Hey,
Yeah,
Yada,
I don't.
me.
Yada.
I don't. Yeah, no, that's not me. I don't
was
do
in the
that.
car
Fuck y'all.
crying.
Fuck yeah, I don't do that because for one, I'm not a big I'm not a big drinker because for one, like, I have there's no gray area for me when it comes to liquor. Like when I start drinking, it's either like I'm tipsy and it's lit, or I'm cooked and I'm asleep. There's no in between.
Right.
So it's like I go from it's like it's like jumping off a cliff. It's like I'm at the cusp, I'm at the precipice. Now I'm dead. So I can't go past.
That's a bit.
That's a new word for me.
I can't
I've
go
never
past
heard it.
the edge, so I have to stay within my limit if I want to still enjoy myself. Because I already know I'm tired of being a bitch that slept through everybody's functions. So with that being said, also, and if I'm drinking wine, them fucking FaceTimes going out, them texts going out, stink, where you at? Because I'm trying to hit. Like, that's just where I'm going to
Bitch,
be
stop
at with
being
it.
and
And he be like,
bullshit.
what
Give
you
me that
bitch drinking? And I was like, well, you know, I had some Jameson and then I had some wine. And he be like, the J-Mo go straight to your coochie. You knew.
What is the drink that y'all not drinking?
I'm not drinking
Henny.
any straight shots.
Henny
of
dirty.
anything.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, no, a drink that you drink, but you're not drinking on the first date because you know, like.
Oh, there's not. Wine don't.
Gotcha.
It just depends on how much.
Gotcha.
I'm not
Glass.
going after 2. I'm not going after 2.
Even if you
because
want to, you're not going past 2.
Even if I want to, I'm not
And
going.
they're
Not
going
on
to
the
be
first.
6-ounce glasses.
Because if I think he now,
Oh, you
if
can
I
just-
don't think he hold
I
on,
don't
wait.
drink wine.
If I don't think he like super fine, like I'm not. It don't matter. I can have 5 drinks, like. But if I think he fine and there's an attraction there, there's a vibe there, there's a chemistry there. I'm not going past 2.
Oh, you
Fuck
tripping.
that.
If I
You're
think you
wild.
fine and there's a vibe
No,
there and there's a
it's not.
chemistry there, we're fucking that night. Like, I don't give a fuck, we're grown. If there's a
I
vibe
just
and I'm
don't-
like,
I
oh
don't
my God,
want
he
to.
fine and shit, and
I'm
I'm
not
sitting
going.
across the table from him
But
and I'm
I
like,
don't
I
want
fuck the
to.
shit out of him.
I-
Guess what? Pour me up, stink.
You
You're
know-
getting some coochie tonight.
No, you know I wouldn't do that, Yada. It's not because of how it might look or whatever, because we are grown, but it's about that might be a temporary feeling for me. Like tomorrow, I might be like, what? Like, ew.
Yeah,
like,
mine don't
I
be
ain't
that's the
like
really
only
big
reason
like
why.
that.
That's the
I ain't
only
really-
reason why.
I
Like,
wanted to meet yesterday. Today I'm a vegan.
that's what I'm
Gotcha.
saying. Yeah,
That doesn't
so
really happen to
that,
me, so
That has
I
happened
guess.
to me, and I'd be like, I'm so. Have y'all ever thought about some people that y'all like have found attractive at one point, and then you look at them and you be like, I'm so glad I didn't let them hit.
No.
Only if they fell off.
Niggas
Only
don't-
Or
if they
even
fell
if
off.
even if they haven't fallen off, it's just like you don't feel that same
No.
way like you once did. So
Niggas
you
is-
glad that you ain't let them hit.
Sabre.
I mean,
niggas
hey.
will fuck a bitch off how she used to look.
I know
Like-
you did.
like,
You
bitch-
said that about Stacey Dash.
Bitch, you was supposed to give me some pussy in 2008. You look terrible now, but I'm gonna reclaim that pussy this year.
You ain't.
All right,
Yeah,
then,
I
yeah.
never had that happen, but I
Niggas
just feel
not
like
saying
if
that.
you look fine to me and I really like the vibe is there and I got that, damn, I fuck the shit out of him energy while we on this date, you're getting hit unless you being tight with the dick. Other than that,
Niggas don't
we
be tight
about
with the
there.
dick.
Not never. But I'm just saying, you giving it up.
All
Fuck
right,
you
turn
mean?
the yellow mic off.
Floozy.
Just turn the mic off, please. Okay.
And that's that on that. And it ain't never stopped the nigga from bagging all his fire
So-
and desire.
Niggas fucking regardless.
Yeah, I'm not.
On
I'm
period, poo.
I've seen people come
Yeah.
across my timeline and be
You
like,
got a short leg? I'm fucking.
nah, fuck that.
Okay, ain't nobody got
choosy.
time for that. I don't want to be able to get you a platform boot so
Nah.
we can level you out. You try and get some back
You
shots,
see the
your
switch?
shit teetering
Oh, you
like.
can do that too. Okay,
Man,
so
nigga give you
Yo.
back shots like this.
Sabre, back in the day, I was talking to this girl, and I didn't realize her.
What year
breath-
was it?
I can't remember.
You don't remember the year?
Her breath stunk. I was like, man, this shit stink.
Back shots.
Still got hit.
oh god,
She ate that
okay.
pillow. Your pillow stunk for like a month though.
You had to throw that bitch out.
No, we was at her house.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
She lived
smart.
out Laurel 198.
Oh,
so
smart.
I'm already
But did-
taking like a 38-minute drive.
So wait, was it because like did y'all eat something with garlic or something like that, like onion?
She just had halitosis.
or she just had that bad
no
breath.
boo-boo. It stunk.
Never.
No
She
boo-boo.
don't.
It
She
smell
don't
like
brush.
boo-boo.
She don't brush the back of her tongue or like getting the inside of her. What's the big teeth in the back called?
Molars.
Molar. She don't get
No,
the
what
molars.
that
good.
is,
That's what that is. She
you
don't-
gotta
she
stop
don't
eating
floss.
them salads with Thousand Asses dressing. That's nasty.
No, she just have to brush her tongue and get her molars real good. Just spend a good, 7-8 minutes
I
brushing
was
your
2
teeth.
dates
sis.
in. I was about $60 in with gas money. She had to get hit.
Yeah, I
She had a
understand that. I
midget
understand.
that moonwalked through dog shit,
And
and
she had
it
a
was
little
Tootsie rolling on her
unibrow.
tongue.
She had a little-
So okay, so let's move on though. But I wanted to ask while we were on the dating subject because sometimes guys take us out a lot. You guys spend a lot of money. Whining and dining us. It's not tricking if she's worth it.
My nigga be
Okay, so
jillion.
shout out
It's
to
all
y'all. Hold on,
good.
let me give y'all a round of applause for all the guys. Hold. Let me just for the guys who take women out and all that good
Shout out
stuff.
to all the
Yes.
niggas who not skinny.
It's too nasty. What?
Speaking
I
of
saw the niggas when
speaking
they're
of skinny niggas, it's like, nah, we ain't gonna do it. I
Okay,
ain't gonna bring it up.
so with all that being said, and then how do y'all take us out all the time? We should be taking y'all out too, and I understand, especially if y'all talking, y'all dating, like if y'all dating, not just like if it's we should take niggas out too. We should. So, what's the best date, Sean, that you've ever been on?
The best date? I've been on some amazing dates. Like
No, that a woman has taken you.
No, so
He's
he's
like,
dating
I'm
He
the
was
woman.
dating a nuclear physicist.
No,
nigga.
so
She probably took that nigga to the moon.
I have nothing bad. First of all, black women are amazing. Women are amazing.
Yeah.
No, I'm,
Put it in writing.
Just where'd you go, my nigga?
nigga,
Like,
I,
damn.
nigga, I don't fucking know because I've been on so many fucking amazing dates. Okay, I went-
name some of them.
Peter Luger in New York. I went on it's one of the best steakhouses in United States of America. I went on a date there.
And no, she took you. You have to.
She
frame
took
it
me
the
there.
right-
I ain't had
She
no
took
fucking
you
money.
Okay,
we fucking.
okay.
I lived in Fort Washington off Brinkley Road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We drove there just to go on a date.
And so she said, you know what? I'm gonna take you out. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not talking about a situation like,
Yeah.
oh,
No, we
let's
stayed at
go
the
out and she
Marriott
just ended
in
up paying.
Manhattan,
Okay,
Times
but
Square.
She's like with the agenda of I'm taking you out. I'm just making it clear for the listeners that this is what happened.
She picked me up. She paid all the tolls.
Oh,
She paid for
damn.
dinner.
That was $1
and
million
she paid for
right
the-
there.
And she paid for the room. It's $39 to get up there. Okay.
Okay, right,
She
yeah.
drove her car. She paid for dinner. The ticket was like $480, and we stayed at the Marriott.
What ticket was $480?
The bill.
Was $480?
Yes.
You're not worth it. I'm sorry. You're
Gotcha.
not worth it.
Man, that was like that time I took my stink on a
You're not
helicopter
worth
ride.
Ho. $500 on a nigga? And
And it was more than $5 for the helicopter ride.
Ho.
Where's the helicopter? I didn't lie.
Hold the fuck
But
up.
no, seriously.
I
That's
am
you asked me what's
lying.
the best date I've been on.
Hold
Like that's the
the
best
fuck
date.
up.
That's some
One
G
little
shit.
measly ass
Hold on,
little
everybody.
steakhouse.
Hold your hats. Hold your hair. The helicopter is landing. We're about to get on a motherfucking ride because this nigga's lying.
Oh no, I was
Who?
lying.
Who's-
I don't think he was lying.
Oh.
Oh no, I
No,
So
I was
hold
lying when I said I
on.
took a
Hold
nigga on a
on.
helicopter
No, look,
ride.
hold on.
I
You
don't
got
like
eggs on my
that.
niggas. I
No,
don't lie about no
okay,
bitches.
okay. But that's
You
crazy.
don't lie about no what?
Let's
Queens.
hold on. Okay. Let me ask this. Was that your girl? Cause
No, we wasn't even in a
oh
relationship.
my god, this bitch is just fucking. She don't have no game. If that
She
was
don't
now, if that was your girl, yes, do that all day long. But if that's
You
not your girl,
just
I'm not
said,
fucking
bitches.
do that.
Is it Uchi Wally or is it one mic?
It's Uchi Wally.
You just said bitches
But why-
supposed to take niggas
So
out.
hold on,
She
hold
take the
on.
nigga
So,
out.
Bray,
Now she
hold on.
doing too
So-
much.
$600.
So hold on. So if
And
it's
that's not your nigga.
so
She a
Sabray,
nuclear physicist.
Sabray, no, it wasn't even her. She was working DOD.
Oh
Can
God,
I just say,
no.
can I just run with that?
So
Damn.
Sabray, so hold on. So if a woman is not my girl, she shouldn't get a certain. It should be a cap on it.
I think it should be a cap on a date if the nigga is not if for that dude if the girl is not his girl. I think it should be a cap.
So when a nigga
period.
take you out
So
on
if
that date and say, you know what, I got your mortgage this month. Is that under the cap? Is
Come
that
on.
Is
I would-
that
first of
within
all,
the
if
cap?
if that's not my nigga, I would decline.
Bullshit.
Fucking lying like
I make my mortgage
Hit
every
the helicopter, please.
So if a
Bullshit.
nigga,
Only for you.
So if a
Only
nigga
for
slap
you.
1,700, like here, take care of that. You be like, no, this is the first date. This is too much.
Yes.
Shit,
Because
I'd be like,
No.
well, the mortgage is $1,850.
I'm not doing no because
Sabray.
I make my
That's not
mortgage
enough.
every single
Sabray,
motherfucking month
if
by
a
my
nigga-
motherfucking self.
Right, it
No,
sounds-
I don't want a
and
nigga
that
to think
sounds
that he
good.
bought me.
However,
no. That's not my nigga. That's not my. If that's my nigga. Thank you,
Sabray.
baby. I love you so
now
much.
you only all right. So
Sabray.
what about the gutters? So,
Sabray,
That's different.
tell him.
That's
Hey,
that's
Sabray,
what friends
tell
do.
him when my brother need his shit paid, okay?
First of all, hold on, y'all. That's what friends do.
I'll substitute you
okay,
on the date.
Stig, I ain't never gonna get no gutters. Nothing over this motherfucker.
That's what friends do. You have to have resourceful relationships with people. All of them are
I
not
will never
romantic.
power wash your deck.
Hold on. all of those relationships are not romantic. Some of them are friendships that
That
maybe
niggas
it's on
want
one
the pussy
side.
out.
So Sabray, you thought
What?
I thought you said it wasn't tricking if you got it.
It's
She
not
had
tricking
it.
if she's worth it.
No, hold on. But she was
now
tricking.
she try to remix the
No,
joint.
hold on,
I've
Sabray.
been saying that.
She was tricking on me. You said I wasn't worth it, but if she got it, it's
No,
not tricking,
okay.
right?
I
You
don't
just said
know,
that.
man.
How you?
Okay. It's not. It may not be tricking, but let me just say, if you're not my nigga, I'm not about to spend that type of bread on
Black
you.
girl,
But I would spend bread on you though.
Yeah,
Like if I
but
fuck
how
with you,
about
if
if she
I
was
like
just
you.
into me?
But I don't know what's wrong with her.
Maybe what if $600 was nothing? What if she wipe her ass?
I
with
guess
that on a
I
regular
guess that
basis?
makes more sense.
How about if I
but
made her
damn.
feel good about herself and she was just really into me?
What if
Then
that
she
was
should
toilet
pay.
paper
She
money?
should take that money and pay for therapy because if you ain't it for that.
Wow.
I'm not mad at
You
that.
are
You know,
just
because y'all is
something
haters
else.
everywhere. I don't even. Look,
It's
I don't
like, nah,
give.
Sean, you my nigga though.
No,
for real.
y'all. I don't even give energy to haters. You know what I'm saying?
Yay.
What do you
all
give
good.
energy to? I can't.
It's
I
just
just cannot.
positivity.
If that was my man, if that was my baby, like I
So,
love
Brayden,
him.
I got plenty of sources.
taking any
That,
and
I picked the.
all-
I will
I picked the
spend
most
whatever.
memorable one.
But hold on.
Like
I understand. I do get what you're saying.
I went
There
on a
was
hot
more.
balloon ride on the first date.
Oh wait, hold. The woman took you out the first day.
Yes.
Oh my god, these bitches are crazy.
Hold on. If you hold on. Hold on.
Was she black?
Was she
All
American?
I'm saying is, if you got the
What the
Tupac
fuck?
Shakur and the Omar Epps, it happens. You know what that is, right? The juice.
Oh my God. Was she white?
No.
Was she?
Because we don't be doing
retarded?
that. We don't be going
No.
on hot air balloons
Yes.
and shit. That ain't even like.
No.
But why is she taking
You
you
not
out on the
finna-
first date anyway?
You're not
Because
gonna pull up and pick me up in no hot air balloon, bitch. This joint, no.
Because
Was it a band
No.
jump?
Some women like to do role reversals because if you say, "Hey, I want to take you out," and she said, "You know what? I'm going to take you out. I want to do something different."
So did you ride her that night, or how did that go?
Oh, we definitely fuck.
No, I didn't ask you that. I said, did you
Pussy
ride
is
her?
fire.
Did you get fucked
No.
or
I
did
feel
she?
like
No.
your back was arched. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hold on.
Oh
Let
my
me tell you something with
God,
niggas like.
no.
If your back not arched, you're not eating a pussy, right?
no, I'm not talking about eating nothing. I'm
All
talking
right,
about
but
your
I'm
back
saying
was
when
arched
niggas be like talking
while
about,
you were
oh, no,
riding
no,
her and throwing
no,
that joint
no,
back.
I'm saying, no. First of all, no. But I'm just saying,
no.
my back has been arched eating a pussy.
No, I feel like you went on a pony ride that night. It's a meme for this. I gotta find it. You know what meme I'm talking about?
Yeah,
The drawing where the nigga
Oh
was
my
riding the girl.
God.
yeah, but I'm not acknowledged because I don't do none of that gay shit. Like I ain't doing none of that.
Women are really putting some wild shit in the game.
It's women out here. Like what the fuck?
So,
When you don't have.
if you don't get the fuck off the fence that you've been straddling, you just said. I mean, women, you gotta take men
No,
out
okay,
too.
yes,
Niggas
but
cite some bitches that took him out.
it's
You didn't
levels.
say take your man out. You said take him out. He get taken out. Now you saying
Yeah.
the bitches is tripping.
It's
Make
level.
up your
It's
mind.
about where you taking these niggas.
So Brayden, hold on. So Brayden,
And,
Oh my
No
and how
flex.
much you spending? Like that's
when,
crazy.
when you dealing
So
with.
they have
But
to-
hold on, and
Hold on.
you
So
should
they
not
do
take
have
a
to
nigga
prove
out on the
their
first date.
So do they have to prove their worth
Why
to
not?
get that
It's
level?
no rules. So
I don't
Brayden.
think you should. Yes, and
No,
I don't.
they should have
yes,
to.
and
so
women do
the
too.
guy have to prove their worth to
No.
get that level. No. This isn't.
Okay,
this,
let
I'm not
me-
being. No, I'm
after you finish,
clarifying.
I'ma answer,
The,
I'ma
the
answer.
guy. So basically, you feel like a guy should prove that he's worthy of that level of treatment. Is what I'm saying.
Well-
and you said women too, right?
Yeah, not. But even outside of that, I wouldn't spend that type of money on somebody that's not my nigga. But if that's my nigga, it's no limit. And I think that men should do the same. If that's your girl, like you like her like
So
that,
you're
like
saying she has to prove that she's worthy
she
of that.
definitely. I would teach my son that. I would tell my brother that she's
how about
worthy of that. But you can
that
take a woman
conversation
out
we
to a
had
nice
earlier?
place. You could take a woman out to a nice place, but to spend like that, like an
Remember the conversation we
astronomical
had
amount.
earlier?
Then that don't make sense. How about if a nigga feel like okay?
But are we talking about first? I'm
I'm talking about first date. How about if a nigga
alright.
say, "Hold on, she hasn't proved her worth. Like she can't go to Ruth Chris."
Okay, the Ruth Chris is not that much. Like,
like,
come
no,
on,
it
It
man.
depends. Hold on. It depends. Anything can be that much. It depends
like,
on what
nah,
you're
you're-
ordering.
All right, well,
you're
let's
not
put a
going to
number
Ruth
on
Chris,
it.
but you could get a McPick too.
And the reason why Shorty was fucking with me, this what happened. She was fucking with a nigga that she had did it with like 2 years. She was on fucking 66. She caught a flat and called him, and he was just like, "What you call me? Yeah." I couldn't get out there. I had my man go out there, change her tire. My man did this
Okay.
off like GP. So she was like, "Yo, you didn't have to do that." I said, "Of course I had to do that. I'm fucking with you. I know I'll just start talking to you. I know I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. I gotta earn my keep." So then she said, "Okay, I'm gonna look out for you." But if you got that money, $1,000 ain't what she was making or what she was bringing in, because she had like a another job or like a side hustle. That money ain't mean nothing to her. When people got it, money don't mean shit to them.
I guess if you are over the average like person that's getting money, like your average, and you just make way over. Like say the average get money person makes 6 figures. Let's just say that, and you making 300,000-400,000. Okay, we not talking. You're not in the same lane, so it's exceptions when it comes to that. But I'm talking about your average person. Like, say we making around the same type. That's, to me, for a first date for a man or a woman, that's crazy.
But I also feel like it's still subjective because what you're making is all dependent upon what type of overhead you have, everything. Because the nigga that's making what we make with no kids can spend way more than a nigga who got the kids who can't, whatever. So I guess it's variables in it.
For sure.
I feel like if you got it and you didn't put yourself out your way, hey, I'm going to roll with it.
Okay, so
tell you not to ball
so
on
let me just say there are always exceptions. I'm speaking generally when I'm speaking about what I'm saying. I'm speaking generally.
I don't talk to no bum joints.
It's not about being a bum, but I'm talking about it's like not in the middle.
I think he was just throwing that out there.
Oh, okay.
That he don't talk to no bum.
Well, I'm not. Well, me and you are the same. I'm not talking to no bum niggas. So like, there's that.
Nah, talk to me.
I said these are jokes.
Oh yeah.
Gosh.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, we talked about Sean as far as that. All right.
Well, there's one on that job.
No,
so
dating, not fucking. Dating and fucking two different things.
I said what I said.
Okay, we'll talk after the show.
Okay, so the next thing was, it was confirmed. Diddy is bringing back Making the Band.
Shout out DJ Heat.
Shit.
Y'all rap.
I didn't ask for this shit.
Do Yada, Sean, y'all rap. Okay, so what y'all gonna do? Is y'all gonna be a pussy or is y'all gonna try out?
I'm not gonna try out. All my energy is in No Disclaimers podcast.
Oh, shut the fuck up. And Stamp DNT, don't even play.
Why they don't show me no respect on here.
No, I respect
I'm not
you.
trying to rap. I'm trying to take this podcast to a different level. Now, I definitely will. I think it was a great show. That's dope. I definitely would tune in. I feel like Diddy is like amazing for giving like inspiring rappers because I feel like some of them could have blew. Like E Ness was kind of like fire. But he kind of like, I don't know what happened with that. But like, I definitely would tune in. So I'm glad for it.
Okay, that's what's up. Any thoughts on that, Yada? Since you rap, what you want to do?
I'm over it. I feel like sometimes you just gotta let sleeping dogs lie.
Now, so I like it because official DJ from here, DJ Heat, she had made a tweet in April about it, and then like Wale and Seth Rogen kind of like hopped onto it, and then he shouted them out, and then she was like, "Yo, I'm not getting in my just due." And then Wale like say CC DJ Heat because she was like, "I need it on Hulu because I miss those episodes." And then Diddy did shout her out, so shout out for DJ Heat.
Shout out to
DJ
her.
for the Wizards.
I did not even
shout
know
out
that.
for the Mystics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like just put the episodes out, but don't bring it like
bring it back. Dial on.
But just the episodes are like new.
No, new.
No, shout out to
Because
DJ Heat for sparking that.
It gives
I love
people
Heat.
like a
That's
platform.
I just feel like no. I don't know.
I don't do something different.
I just feel like sometimes just like beating a dead horse. Sometimes you just gotta let shit die. And sometimes these types of things, people try to stretch them way beyond their shelf life. And sometimes you just gotta let this shit just be over with.
Gotcha.
And I would hate for it to come back and be some bullshit. Yeah. And now it's just like, man,
I don't think it's one of those things. No.
It's not gonna be bullshit.
I don't think Diddy would let anything like
I feel
be
like
subpar.
Yeah, it's not
I just
gonna
feel
be,
like
Diddy
Diddy be on something. I don't know. I'm very underwhelmed by.
Gotcha.
I think that the only reason why I would be a little underwhelmed is if
Did you watch Making the Band?
I did briefly, but I
Was
didn't
it?
watch
Yeah, I was about to
everything.
say.
It
Was it your bedtime?
Were you 3?
I was actually 6.5, and
Oh, you wasn't watching that shit.
I was not no 6.5. Shut the
You
fuck
was
up.
watching.
You might have. Hold
Paddington
on.
Bear.
Making Band was like 2003.
I was in elementary school.
Were you allowed?
You were in elementary school.
I watched the Chappelle Show when it came out.
Yeah, and probably got a whipping for it.
I did.
You had no business. watching this shit.
I used to watch The Simpsons, and
My mother worked a lot, so I got
Married
to watch
the Children came on right after Simpsons. So as soon as my mom heard the
Mm-hmm.
dun, 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 she was like, "Turn that TV off!" I'm like, "Damn."
Hit you with the Crooklyn joint. Hey, Married with Children was fucking hilarious though. That joint was a mess, and I definitely had no business watching that joint at 11 and 11:30 when it used to come on. But I used to watch the fuck out that joint.
Okay, so switching gears a little bit. I know y'all heard about R. Kelly getting federal charges. What were y'all first reactions?
Fuck him, burn his ass up.
Okay.
I don't like.
I don't even want.
We don't gotta go all up into
No,
that,
but
but
we
because
not-
I just said the
I
only
ain't gonna
question I had
react
was first
until
reaction.
I
Well-
just feel like I'm not gonna react until some shit sticks, man.
I'm-
I
I'm-
hate how
If
these things keep
if
going.
it's 20 tapes turned over, fuck the people who held the tapes, and then nigga, why was you doing all that faking?
I need
You acting
everybody. I needed to be a whole total wipeout, or just leave me alone, because I feel like we get all hype whenever these types of things come up, and nothing ever pans out the way we want it to. So when some shit actually sticks, then I'll have a reaction. Right now, I'm just like, I'm not surprised. We all know what he's capable of. So
Yeah.
I would just like to see some shit stick.
So my first reaction when I saw it on like
Free R.
somewhere
Kelly.
on the internet. No, come on, no. I want that nigga to
fucking
get
with you.
nailed. No, don't even plant that seed
I'm fucking
of
with you.
that ignorance or whatever. But my first, because he's been in the media literally since like what, March for this consistently. My first reaction. No, my first reaction was like, what the fuck, white supremacists perverting as sex offender are they trying to like distract us from? And long behold,
What?
that was my first reaction.
Okay.
And then
Okay,
Right.
that being a reaction from you, yes, but your first reaction.
that was my first, because I mean, how much more are you gonna react to R. Kelly doing the same shit? He got charges upon charges upon charges. Okay, now he got federal charges. Okay, that goes to me. That was like a given with all the other stuff that he's going through. All of his shit is pending. It's not like this is new.
No.
Yeah, so this is like an extended extenuation of what he's going through. So that
Extenuation.
is that not a word?
I don't think so.
No, we made it a word. here.
Extenuation.
No, first of all,
Extenuation is a
So, right,
word.
it's
Aubrey,
nothing
is that
wrong-
a
The
word?
word you're tripping on is extension.
so right.
You're
There's
tripping
nothing
on
wrong.
extension.
Extenuation.
They bring-
It's an
extenuation is a
extension
word.
of
Extenuating is a word.
no.
They-
Insinuate is a word.
No, that's a word, too.
Well,
So, Bray,
extenuate
they
is like
bring
a
in they bring in
circumstance.
300 words into the dictionary every year.
And that's
You can
not
make a
one
word.
of them.
Remember, everybody's like, "Oh, you said conversate," and then people's like, "Man, fucking enough people saying it now."
Yeah.
Conversate is in the
It's,
dictionary.
that's
The
that's
word
good
you're
to
tripping
know.
on is extension. That's what you wanted to
Whichever
make it
the
more.
fuck.
You wanted to
It's
make it more than what it was.
It's fucking. It's keep going. And
It's like
shit,
when my
and then
sister
they
says
stop.
boisterous, and I'm like, that's not a word, baby.
Whichever.
Yeah, you want to be all boisterous about? I'm like, stink. No, the word you're tripping on is just loud. Like,
No, okay, so back to what I was saying real quick. It's been whatever he's going through, extended it to this period of time. I think extenuating is a word, but you know, I'm not college educated. I don't give. But you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
College. You said
I said
Colgate
college. I said I'm not college educated.
Colgate.
But listen, I still read and shit. Anyway,
Still,
but long and behold, Jeffrey Epstein, he's like an American like financier,
Billionaire.
whatever, billionaire, Trump's
Fuck
man,
him too.
who has recently got accusations from sexually attacking teenage girls, like children, like 14 and 15. And he's awaiting trial on sex trafficking conspiracy charges. And the federal indictment says that he exploited and abused dozens of underage like children. And so with we know about him. He's already like going through his shit with that. Like that's not like, oh, we found out about R. Kelly and like he's getting no charges. No, that's already in the works. But because it's reappearing, it made me think about, well, what the fuck? What are these white niggas doing? Because usually they will R. Kelly out when they want to cover up from the Epstein dude. Because I know we've heard way more about R. Kelly than we have Epstein.
No,
and that's by design.
because R. Kelly been it's been documented. Like we just finding out about Epstein. Like it's been documented. Like R. Kelly.
His
like,
has been. I'll research him too.
Well,
His
I'm
has
sorry.
been documented as well. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't want to make it into a race thing. Both of these niggas should fry. I don't
It's
think
a race
there's
thing though.
Why?
For sure.
I don't think it's like it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Should both of them fry? 100%. R. Kelly is too much evidence that shows that he is guilty for what he's doing. So
Okay.
let's not mistake the fact that I think that nigga should go underneath the jail. You know what I'm saying? Or worse. But at the same time, it's just to me it's frustrating when they drag out the R. Kellys every 2 weeks, but the Epsteins and the Weinsteins, and because they have the right complexion for the protection, they don't get put out there as much as the black. It's like, I don't like the fact that black people represent pedophilia when there are pedophiles all over the place, especially in white society, that need to get
definitely
scrutinized too.
They
don't
definitely-
feel like black people represent pedophilia. I feel like
In
This
the
definitely is a
media?
white thing. No,
No,
When
in
you
the
think
media.
of when you think
Yeah,
of you when
in
you
the
think
media.
when
I
you
think-
think about
the R. Kelly situation has just been very prevalent because he's such a high profile person,
Mm-hmm.
but it's far more fucking allegations dealing with white guys and pedophilia. Think about the dude who directed Jeepers Creepers 3
Mm-hmm.
and how his name is gonna come to me. It's
And
at
that's
a
my
very
point.
random.
You don't even remember his name. But
No,
what's
that's
he
he's-
no because
constantly
because he
saying-
didn't make I
no,
Believe I Can Fly.
No,
That's
because
why.
I suck at names. It's me. It's not that.
Okay.
But he but the shit that he did, and that's why nobody went and saw that movie. And that's why that shit went. Didn't it go like straight to DVD or something like that? I think it was a very limited release, and we didn't go see it. Nobody really went to see it because the story broke about him and his pedophilia with the boy who played in Powder and some other shit. Like he directed Powder actually, and he had sexually assaulted him. And they were still the allegations came out. I don't know about evidence to substantiate it, but he was still working during all of that. Then it kind of just blew up and everyone's like, oh no, we're not fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? And he did time for it.
Did he do white time or regular
I can't
time?
recall all the details. I would have to go back and look it up.
It
because it's-
depends on money because as soon as that Kevin Spacey shit went out,
What House
House of Cards,
Curtains.
that shit was done. It was like set. Like so, it depends on. When it comes to like fucking with little kids, it's money. It's not even like a race thing. When I think of like pedophiles, I think of 30 to 43-year-old white men. I don't think of black men.
Okay, so maybe y'all are more up in the know, but in the
Mm-hmm.
general media was pushed the most. R. Kelly's on the front page.
Because they've been
One-
trying to get him for like
Epstein-
a fucking 20 years.
But
And
there
the
are
reason he's on the
others-
front page because, and I'm sorry, go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
But there are others that have the numbers. Okay, so yes,
we-
it's been for years, but let's be clear. I'm not saying which one is worse, but I'm saying as a journalist,
It
if
seems
you were
like that
unbiased,
you're doing that.
no, but
Okay.
but I want to clarify that that's not. But as a journalist, if you got someone who is sex trafficking with dozens versus someone who has 10, let's just say 10.
Mm-hmm.
They're both fucking horrible and need to be underneath the jail. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like, why is it that the one with dozens is not on the front page, either beside the one with 10 or even above?
So, right,
but
because-
it's a race because the black one is always going to be. It could only have been one child.
right, because-
doesn't make it less worse.
Well, I said we
Like,
can't say that though because R. Kelly had a shit ton of allegations, so it's like that's what makes it hard
So
to blur.
did this nigga.
But what I'm saying
But
is
it's
that's
new-
what makes it hard
Over
to
years.
No, that's what it makes it hard to blur the lines because it's like or to define the lines between that is because I could if it'd be one thing if this guy has dozens, R. Kelly had one,
No.
and they're like, oh my God, R. Kelly, you're not paying attention to him. But R. Kelly had a shit ton of allegations,
yada.
so it's
Hold on.
so did
it's-
this nigga.
So hold
no,
on.
I'm not saying that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're saying that you feel like why you not blasting both of them? Why is it like R. Kelly? But R. Kelly had a shit ton of allegations, so I can see why that would be a bigger case whether he was black or white.
So hold on, can I say something really
Go
fast?
ahead.
It just came out that his employees had like 20 tapes of.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
had to report that. That's new information. We didn't have that information.
Nigga
So
was
they're gonna put
suppressing
out
that
there.
shit. That's
Yeah.
the thing. He had
So
people
they been-
suppressing it
So
for money.
What is the media supposed to do? They have to report that. That's new thing. When Epstein comes out, if someone says that one of his colleagues has tapes, he's going to be put in the spotlight. I've been seeing nothing but I've seen R. Kelly, but I've seen just as much documentation or media reportage on Epstein. Like he's hiding R. Kelly right now. That's all they're reporting right now.
The 20 tapes is very new. It's newer than the Epstein situation.
Nobody knew that because what the thing is so many stories about R. Kelly. There's no like super like proof about it besides the 16-year-old that he pissed on.
But he been in the media since March because there was a whole documentary, whole docu-series about him because it's like people are suddenly resurfacing with information that they should have brought forth when the nigga was on trial, basically. So it's the same song and dance. It's just people finally having integrity to come forward versus when you had the chance but you was taking them buyouts.
Gotcha.
Now R. Kelly's running out of money. Now it's like, oh, I'm not getting this
He
bread
broke.
no
He
more.
don't have
Oh,
no
I'm
money.
telling on this nigga. So I feel like if the nigga still had money, he wouldn't even be in the spotlight right now because all that shit would still be under the rug where it was
No.
for a long time that it was dormant.
No, because Cosby had the money. Cosby had more money than R. Kelly, more money than most of these people with a lot of money. So no, he still got. and you named
Right, but his situation was also
hold
doing
on,
that.
hold on. You named these people you named R. Kelly had a documentary. Why doesn't Weinstein have a documentary? Why doesn't Ed Buck have a documentary? Why does Epstein not have a documentary? That's where the race comes in.
You gotta tell him
So hold on. Did you know about Epstein 15 years ago, 17 years ago?
No, but he had allegations from going going that far back.
Right,
No, I did not know.
But were
and
they
that's what the fuck I'm
But
saying.
were they substantiated though? Was it video? Was it just was it the same type of evidence that they had against R. Kelly? R. Kelly got branded the Candyman off the gate because the nigga had a tape. If there was no tape, it would just be talk.
And we knew that he
Human
married Aaliyah.
trafficking. You don't understand the severities of these.
No,
federal
we're not
charges
downplaying the charges at all. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, it's only so far the media is going to go with it without something
Because they're
that's
white.
without something that's that explicit.
Because
but
they're
how
white.
far you gonna go with a story you can't prove?
So
There's been plenty of niggas that went down that got jail time with zero proof, and we've
For
talked about it on the
pedophiles?
show. Rape, pedophilia. There's been people with no proof that went down. Well, I'm not gonna say
but
pedophilia because I don't remember. I don't
trafficking?
remember.
Sabray,
No, but
there's
I'm
a
saying-
documentary on Weinstein.
Where's that?
It was in the
Where?
What is it?
I don't know.
If
If you don't know where it's at, like
no, I don't know how to pronounce it. It was in the Cannes.
Cannes,
I don't know.
the Cannes Film Festival.
Yeah.
So
They
you mean to tell
premiered
me?
it.
So did it hit the public?
Yes.
If
I
it
wouldn't
went to
know about
Cannes.
it. Why would I know
I
about
don't
that
know.
if it didn't?
I didn't see.
If it went to Cannes, then
it
And
wasn't as
like I
nearly
said, I don't know how
as
to pronounce
promoted
it.
as R. Kelly. So I.
Well,
I
I mean,
haven't
that's
seen-
Because you know why? Because R. Kelly was a pop star. Hold on. Nobody.
if Weinstein
But you gotta
was black,
understand that-
would it fucking matter?
But you have to understand that half these people didn't even know who the fuck Harvey Weinstein was.
Yeah,
If we gonna
who
keep
the
it a
fuck?
bean.
Who the fuck who knows what white producer or director is behind the
Okay.
scenes? You
And
know the
I don't
nigga who
think
made,
it's not racial.
but
It's
you
not
know the
to
nigga that
justify
made
it.
12
Y'all
play.
think, so you're saying it's not racial? None of it. The reason why
Everything is
say
about
it's not racial.
No,
It's-
everything is about race.
What I'm
I'm
But
talking
I'm
about
not-
this specific.
But hold
What
on,
I'm
but
saying
to
is
me
it's hard
it's
to validate if R. Kelly wasn't who R. Kelly was. Now, if
Okay.
he wasn't if he wasn't the high profile person that he was, if he wasn't the fucking biggest celebrity, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we talking about R. Kelly here.
I'm
If
just-
he was anybody lesser than that in the circumstances,
I'm just
that
not
it's
trying to
saying,
compare
I
it.
could easily jump on that on that
Okay,
train.
if it's-
Look.
if y'all
But
don't
because
think
he's
it's
who
racial,
he is,
look.
if y'all don't think it's racial, we can agree to
No, it-
disagree.
You're not listening. I
I'm
said it's
listening.
definitely racial.
Yeah,
But I'm not doing a compare and contrast. Like he definitely deserves the same treatment as R. Kelly, but I'm not. R. Kelly still is a fucking scumbag.
I'm not gonna be mad that you're
deserve,
covering
like-
R. Kelly because
Yeah,
you're
I'm not
covering
going to
this
get mad
nigga
because he's getting more
because-
coverage.
not-
He needs it.
But
It
I'm
sounds
not-
like you are.
No, but I'm clarifying to you, and I let everybody know. Even when I first started bringing this up, I'm not mad that he's getting the scrutiny that he is. I'm not mad that he's going to jail. I'm just mad that he's alone and he don't have enough company with him.
Got you.
That's what I'm mad about. It's that they try to make us they just like really try hard to make us the face of some shit that we're not the face of. There are way more Weinsteins than there are R. Kellys. They both should go down.
So what they tried
Hold on.
was Weinstein
So
fucking with little black girls, or who was he fucking with?
It doesn't matter.
So hold on.
It matters
doesn't
to me.
matter.
It
It
matters-
doesn't
no
matter
shade to
because
who his
if
victims
children
are.
are children.
No,
Or
it's
rape victims.
So
are
hold on,
rape
hold on,
victims.
hold on.
We can't,
Y'all-
but we always picking that path to where it's like we need to handle our in-house issues first.
So Brian Yada, first of all, both of y'all right. But when you think of pedophilia, right, you think of black men? Because I don't.
I definitely, I never had.
See,
I'm asking the question.
No, me personally, no, because I understand. I'm informed. We're informed more than most. We're not the general public as far as with the media.
I think you're
We're
underestimating the general public.
So
No,
who are
the
you
fuck I'm
polling?
not.
So who are you polling to get this stance that black men are the face of pedophilia? Like, where are you getting that?
I
stance
said that.
from?
I never said that they are. I'm saying that the media tries to do that. But look at the headlines. Look at the difference in the language. Just like where the black men are the face of homicides and murders and stuff like that, and they don't do the majority of it. So it goes. We have a double. We have a unfair justice system. We all know that. So how is when it comes to other crimes, we're not aware, but when it comes to crimes like this, then it's
I
it
roll
doesn't
with the
relate.
murder situation, but I genuinely don't feel like like it's a situation of making black men the face of this because I mean we're citing one instance here. Like who else are we citing? And R. Kelly
Cosby.
but that wasn't.
There were others
though.
like that, but that was okay. So,
but I mean, shit.
Let me clarify: sexual abuse or something like that. That goes back to slavery too.
I feel like I could cite more instances where white celebrities were called out on that shit than I could black because all we really can cite is Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. But both of them are mega fucking celebrities.
So name some of the white ones.
They're mega celebrities, though. That's my logic behind it.
Okay, but name some of the white ones and who is in jail and who's not. The black ones are in jail. The white ones are at home chilling.
Well, the black one is in jail because R. Kelly's facing charging. But what I'm saying is we're naming two mega black celebrities, and my logic behind that is in order to validate that situation, they'd have to be lesser than who they are and still get that same treatment. Okay. Because I look at it like these niggas are fucking... They're up there. So, of course, every move they make, the media is going to cover that shit. Okay. That type of shit they're going to cover. If it was a nobody-ass black low-key director, you know what I'm saying?
His ass would be
that
nailed.
didn't have the prevalent... But we could
he would be named famous because of it.
But we could assume that, but that hasn't happened. So I don't like to I don't speak definitively on shit I can't validate. So I can't say that because these niggas are who they are. So it could be a number. It could be because they're black or because you're How do we separate it?
I'll give you an example.
You're covered because you're black or you're covered because you're fucking R. Kelly.
Is Nate Parker a super celebrity? Is he a mega celebrity?
He like D-list.
All right. So when his movie came out, he was made more known than he ever was based on a rape allegation that he was acquitted from and labeled a rapist in the media and made the whole Birth of a Nation sales go down. People weren't seeing it because of that. And he was made more popular and more famous because of that.
But see, this is the kicker.
And he was not a big celebrity.
But this is the kicker in the situation because if these were isolated variables, if that was the key variable in all of that, it'd be different. But you got it's always something else that's tied into it. That's like, okay, could it be this or could it be that? Look at the movie that he made, Birth of a Nation. Really?
Get the white ones too. All I'm saying is get the white ones
absolutely
too. Nail
get the
them
white
just
ones.
as much. Don't nail the
but
black.
I'm not gonna...
Let's not have a two-tier justice system, and let's, as black people, not support it. Yes, we support R. Kelly going under the jail for the things that he has done, but let's also be on the side of let the white ones go down just as hard. Period. The white one should not be able to go home. Do you think Harvey Weinstein is in jail? No, he's at home chilling. He's able to pass down generational wealth and all that. He's not losing no money. They're not going after his money.
Don't have no money to lose.
They went after his money first. That's why.
Because he was paying off all the motherfuckers who was being quiet.
Come on, y'all. They stopped his back from going on tour. Rightfully so. Mm-hmm. Rightfully so. But they not stopping Weinstein's bag. They're not saying, okay, well, we're taking his royalties off of these movies and this situation.
Well, you can't really. That's the difference. It's one thing to stop somebody from going on tour because you're a fucking pedophile, and tours seem to be where your breeding grounds were. But on top of that, is it the legality behind seizing someone's assets in a situation? Can you do that? Because if you can, then by all means, I support it. But can you do that?
White niggas just like you do them black niggas.
Because did they seize Bill Cosby's assets?
They went after his money because they stopped playing the Cosby Show and other things like that. They were the cast was even complaining that they weren't syndicated as much and they were suffering because of it.
But see, that's a network decision though. But who is they? Okay, who is they?
The point that
I'm making is the question. Who is they? When you said they went after his money, who is they?
The people who are the Me Too movement, the justice system, all of these things are pieces of a part that goes towards stopping the money. And they know how to do it when it comes to black people, but they don't do it when it comes to white people.
Well, see, for him, because I just say when it comes to Bill Cosby, that wasn't an issue until he actually had a conviction because allegations have come up periodically.
Y'all, that was before that. It was like a whole year before that.
The Cosby Show did not get pulled from syndicate. He had allegations that go back to the 80s and 70s. And this shit is
allegations is allegations. You said conviction.
But that's what I mean. As far as anybody can make an allegation, when something stands behind it, then that's when your money starts playing.
But when it's white, that's not the case.
No, because like Kevin Spacey got snatched the fuck smooth up off of House of Cards, and that show's not is a dub now, like off Bucks immediately. So it also depends on who you're in bed with when it comes to these situations. Netflix
That's
wasn't
true.
because Netflix wasn't having it, but you got to think about who these networks are.
That's true.
So it's more. I just think it's more variables involved than just that. I won't say race isn't a part of it at all, but it's just like it's hard to separate it when it's like, okay, it's race, but it's also, my God, it's fucking R. Kelly, it's fucking Bill Cosby. Like, these are big mega black image superstars, especially Cosby. You who said they don't they never make it out not alive, but it's a word that I'm tripping on. With the black man, they were never going to make it out unscathed.
I think that was Eddie. What comedian is that? Eddie, what's his name? Why is it blinking? Say again. Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin said that.
They're not going to let these black men go out unscathed. And I feel like there's been a campaign seat, and I feel like I don't think it's just race. I think it's a multitude of things because of who these guys are. Because I feel like if they were lesser celebrities, they wouldn't push the envelope so hard. But because these are iconic black figures, I think that's a part of it. Their stature plays a role in that. It's not just the race.
I understand that.
Like, you see what I mean? Like,
but you also know that, like, I'll give another example. You had, and this is not a pedophilia rape situation,
right.
But this was something that, because he's black, it got blown up. Like Genuine, he's not like a super mega, you know what I'm saying, celebrity. However, when he didn't want to get kissed by the trans woman, it was in the media for like a minute. Like the fact that he was homophobic because he didn't want to get. Because he didn't.
I didn't pay attention to how long it was, and I just laughed and kept it moving. So maybe it's because I told
it was a little minute, and people were saying he was homophobic because he didn't want to get kissed by a trans woman. Oh, that only happens to our men. Have you ever heard a story like that that's even remotely close with a white man?
But I did hear the story about how Will Smith smacked the shit out of a nigga, and that didn't really go anywhere.
He wasn't fucking around.
That didn't really go anywhere.
That was before. That happened. Didn't happen before social media was popping. Because let's be clear, it wasn't.
It was pretty at the height of it. I just think that it did. It was pretty popping. It was at the height of it. But I just think that for me, it's always some side variable, and it just kind of that's what sullies the emotion, and that's what I'm getting at. It's like, okay, we could run with this, like, you know what, like Genuine wouldn't have got all this backlash if he was white, but then it's like there's this whole wave of pro-trans, like, you have to fucking rally for us or you're transphobic. So then it's like, okay, are we following down this brick road, or are we going down the fact that they probably did it because he was black? Yeah. It just makes it hard to define the line. Like,
we have subtle disagreement when it comes to this. Like, I do feel like the basis is definitely racial,
and I can understand that.
And that's where we disagree. Where you think the racism is involved in it, but it's not like the general basis. So we can agree to disagree on that. I just want y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Let us know.
Leave a comment. Call in. Y'all got the number. Call in. We want to hear that feedback.
That would call in at 301.
Sabray don't even know the number.
She like 703.
We want to hear that feedback.
It's 301 683 8077.
We appreciate the feedback. We want to hear y'all perspectives. We want to hear what y'all think about the topics, because input is always important.
It is. DM us too. You know what I always wanted people to do? I always wanted people to like DM us like their like relationships questions or like their like life questions and ask us for
talking to them. We following. Look, if y'all got any questions about your relationships, or like, and you can remain anonymous. We're not going to like
say
ask
anonymous
you, like,
if you don't want to be put out there. But or how about we're going to assume that you're anonymous unless you say you can use my name.
Yeah, we'll never use your name. But like, if you have any like relationship questions, anything that you're going through, and you say you want some advice. And we're not fucking therapists. We just some regular niggas, you know what I'm saying?
What you think, we 6 brown chicks now?
Gotcha.
And it's unbiased.
Strawberry lettuce.
He think we 6 brown chicks, Dave. He think we 6 brown chicks.
Yes. Look, y'all should do that. That would be dope.
I'm going to keep it
me and my boyfriend lived with his mom, right? So I came home, and she was eating my motherfucking watermelon, so I pushed her.
Maybe people...
Now he don't speak to me no more, and they put me out.
Pin the number. Hold on. I got you, Rhonda. Hold on. Let me see it now.
Oh, wait. Okay.
301 683 8077. 777.
Yes.
I'm giving y'all Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm.
You
She
gotta
give me that
pin it,
Donnie
though.
Simpson.
Yes.
I don't pin it. I don't know. You know, I don't know how to do all that shit.
301-683-8077. While we're waiting for a call, really quickly, because for the on code segment,
Okay.
I just wanted to shed light on this because I know it's not getting a lot of media coverage.
Yeah,
Sadie-
I don't got no haircut, so I'm pinning on these ladies, these
Okay.
beautiful queens right here.
You need to come in this week. No, but 75-year-old Sadie Roberts Joseph was found
Oh,
dead in the
wow,
trunk of her
yeah.
car in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And she was a founder of the Baton Rouge African American History Museum. She was a Juneteenth celebration coordinator, an activist, a historian. It's not getting a lot of coverage, but and I'm not sure that it's related to like some of the activists. You know, it's been 6 total activists in Ferguson who were found dead the same way, like burnt, like with the car inside of a car, like torched up. And I'm not sure if they're related or linked, but I wouldn't be surprised if she was involved in the with the activism in Ferguson, because just so how deeply in the community she was involved in Baton Rouge. And because, you know, Darren Seals was an activist from Ferguson. He was one of the more known situations of how he was mysteriously found dead in his own car with it like in flames. And I got my money on the race soldiers. You know what I'm saying? you already know. So I just, for the On Code part, and y'all go on Code merch on Instagram and
Check it
put
out.
your order in for your shirts. The On Code merch is amazing. Tariq Nasheed promotes it and all that stuff. I just want black
Don't turn
people.
them off. Yeah.
You turned them off?
No, I said don't turn them off.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, that was shade. So.
Oh, no. Yeah. So black people, watch your backs, you know, at all times. Practice your Second Amendment. Look out for each other. If you see somebody else going through some shit or could possibly be physically harmed, look out for each other. And this is another reason why we don't need leaders of any movement. Everybody needs to be on code. Period.
Where's my shirt?
Did you order it or no?
It's online. That's what it says.
Golly, I need a shirt.
It's
But
on.
yeah.
It's on back order.
It's on. They be ordering them shit. The shit be popping like off the shelves hot. Well, out my basement hot. And y'all need to know that y'all can go on Code merch and order y'all shirts, and it has all the hashtags on it that we believe in, like American Descendants of Slaves, which is ADOS, Black Empowerment, like a bunch of shit, like code words that we need to internalize. No, seriously, it's like a mood shirt. It's a mood shirt for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and the Nucci, that he's like literally top 5 in the whole DMV, and he is one of the best artists to that are emerging that's not mainstream. So y'all go fuck with that too. Stamp ENT. What else? Oh, we got books. Okay, we got gifts. Shout out to Brianna Bodie. I want y'all. Here you go.
Okay.
Take
Shout
one
out,
down
yeah.
and pass them around.
Succession of Letters, a trilogy of conscious mind, personal heart, and open soul. This is by Brianna Bodie, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all gonna want to check this out. Let me give y'all her social media. She's a fucking idiot. Don't worry about that.
Wow, Sabray just called me an idiot because I'm trying to like support like our people at like
But
school.
upside down. Hold on. Let me get
Bibles.
her. Brianna. Hold up.
Sabray, one more
Oh.
time. Luxic, where can he get the shirts from?
On Code merch on Instagram.
On Code.
I got you, Luck.
On Code. Search.
I'm gonna put it in the description or whatever. But yes, Brianna Bodie. That's BREONNA. Well, it's by Brianna Shanae, SHANNAY. You know how we do it as Black people, you know, and it's really great. And she left a very, very nice note for us, as far as what we do
Oh, I
for the
ain't get to read
community and all that stuff. You can read it. Shout out to her. She is an author, young. She's 27 years old. 26. And I just like to support young authors, you know, especially if they're pro-Black. And she's a sweet soul with like an amazing story. I think she overcame cancer and all that stuff. So that's
It's dope.
my bad, y'all. But that's dope, huh?
Yo, anybody who writes a book,
What'd you say?
I said you just been bumping into shit today. You all right?
I know.
I know. I'm on one
So
today.
Bryce
I'm like
spilled the whole wine
high.
on her fucking phone. She ain't had no OtterBox or nothing, no Incipio, nothing on that fucking phone.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
this is nice.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So shout out to her. What did y'all want to? Did y'all have anything to close out? Oh, Sean, you wanted to talk about how women overrate themselves. I wanted to. We got a caller. Hold on, we got a caller. We got
a caller.
What's
got a
up?
caller?
This is No Disclaimers Podcast. What's up? Who is this? And where you from?
To send a voicemail, press 2.
Oh, hold on, wait. What did it say?
To accept, press 1.
Oh.
To send a voicemail. Oops, your caller just hung up. Press 2.
Oh, you a Bama.
Oh, your caller just hung up. You be playing. Man, call their ass back.
So look, I do have a question. All right, and this is for everybody who's watching. Shout out Yala, shout out Sabre, shout out the viewers. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us.
You motherfucking right you are.
Do women overvalue themselves or overrate themselves? Like, I feel like women feel like they're the prize, feel like they don't have to change themselves, they don't have to make any adjustments.
Well, shit, when you say it like that,
No,
it's like, nah.
I know, I got you, but I feel like we all have our flaws. We all have something that we can work on.
That's spikes.
Do women value themselves too much? And maybe delivery is different. I know that sounds kind of like, because you're supposed to be extraordinary. You're supposed to feel like, you're worth it.
I think that women do a lot. Not me personally, because I can walk it like the fuck I talk
Got
it.
you.
So, but no, I feel like I think that women feel like the sheer fact that they are women just means that they're entitled to all these things, and they're just like, I deserve. But when you ask them, like, well, why do you feel like you deserve it? They can never really validate that.
That's
You
a
can't
fact.
really tell you something that means, like, you're just like, oh no, I feel like I deserve to have X, Y, and Z. And it's just like, well, why? What makes you? And it's just like, you being a woman doesn't just automatically entitle you to those things, because you could be a shitty ass person.
Yeah.
And if you're a shitty person, you don't deserve shit.
So we got a caller.
We got a caller.
Yes. What's up? This is No Disclaimers Podcast. Who's speaking, and where you from?
Lamanda, I'm from DC.
Okay, Lamanda. What are you calling for, ma'am?
So I was calling in Sean. It's Lamanda.
Hey, Rhonda.
Hi.
So you guys are so, I literally cannot take my eyes off of this. This is like the best kept secret ever.
Oh, we love you. Okay.
That's love.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
you.
Thank you.
So, I just wanted to kind of give a little bit of my input on the whole R. Kelly thing, because I do have young nieces and nephews.
Okay.
And I just think that both ladies are right. I mean, Sean, I know you didn't really give like a whole lot of input, but I feel like
I ain't trying to get us kicked off, Rhonda.
It was so prevalent was because we looked up to R. Kelly. You know, like, we didn't really know, like, the Harvey Weinsteins and, so forth and so on. I don't even know who they really are. Like, they weren't really important to us. So I think when the stuff with R. Kelly started to come out, it just seemed so disappointing. So that's where our eyes focused on more than, the other people. Not that makes it okay. I definitely don't think that it makes it okay, but I think that's why that was such a huge deal.
Yeah, I definitely think that has a lot to do with it. As far as our community is concerned, of course, R. Kelly is going to be scrutinized and be, persecuted more than a Weinstein. I'm personally speaking about the media in general.
Gotcha.
And how they have been covering it, not how our community is accepting it.
Gotcha.
But
you
okay.
But you know
right.
how that's going to
yeah,
go.
I understand that too. But I think that also, we follow things that, I know for myself, I'm not really a big person on watching the news because it can be really depressing. So the stuff that I see most of the time, I get by way of word of mouth from my friends who follow R. Kelly, or social media. So if we're not watching the news and staying, up on current events, then we don't really know all of those other things that are going on. So
True.
We can't really say that they're not covering it the same way they covered R. Kelly, at least for myself.
Yeah. Check the
Yeah.
Okay, so I would suggest for people out there that are listening, check the websites, check the main sources of media, and even look at the difference in the wording. Look at the difference of how it's being covered, and be intentional about paying attention to that. And then you let me know. Then let me know about.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Well, that's true. I can agree with that. The wording.
Just like what they do with every other crime that they get us for. Sean, you was about to say something to our caller?
No, I'm listening.
Okay.
Only because it's different. Because like I'm not a woman, so I know a woman's perspective is totally different.
But
Because
it's about
R. Kelly, no, but R. Kelly's committing crimes against women, and it's just trifling. Like I'm not gonna lie, when it first came out, I'm like, I knew he was like fucked up, but now like it's like
he fucked up.
I mean, I know he fucked up. Like
Yeah.
I wanted him to be like, I'm like, he's so like adamant like that he didn't do it. If there was a 0.1% chance that he didn't do it, I was with him, but like, nah, he fucked up.
Nah,
and
he's
I'm doing
fucked.
it,
He
and I'm doing it injustice with our black women or any type of woman because like I'm black, so I'm worried about our black women first.
Yeah.
But like, we gotta treat our women like correct, like, and it's just trifling.
Thank you, Rhonda,
It's,
for your
you
call,
know,
too.
it's just no.
And that's it.
I don't have no.
girl.
I don't have no pass for him.
No, it's super wild because it's just like Slim, you're adamant like you're like that you're not guilty, and you got a fucking Hollywood video
I'm not with that.
archive in a nigga basement somewhere. You got a whole Blockbusters.
Yeah, I'm not with
Like
that.
somebody's. That's like me
Like-
saying that's like you see me on social media and Sabrae's like, oh my god, my lovely friend Yada, her baby shower, and then Sean hits me up like, Yada, I know you was pregnant. I'm like, I'm not fucking pregnant. Like I'm not gonna have a baby
Like-
at some point. Like hello.
Like Yada, he could have just shut the fuck up and be like, hey, look, I'm gonna let y'all think what y'all want to think. I'm gonna let the judge deal with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just
Right, I was acquitted.
yeah.
We got another caller. This is You Are Now Tuned Into No Disclaimers podcast. Who's calling and where are you from? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, you on live right now. Okay. This is No
Okay.
Disclaimers podcast. Who
this?
are you? Yes, who
this?
this and where are you calling
This
from?
is DJ. I was Suleiman Martin. I'm Sean's cousin.
Okay,
Sean's
shout out to
cousin.
Suleiman.
What's up, Walt? What's up, Walt?
Who
Okay.
is this? Which cousin is this?
How y'all
You
doing?
got 64.
Good. How are you? Thank you for calling. What's up?
Hey, I'm here. I just want to piggyback on the topic of this woman thing, being treated right, stuff like that.
Being treated right, like what? Dating or like what you mean?
What, proving your
Nah, I
worth?
mean, dudes in this day and age definitely don't treat women how they supposed to, but at the same time, women kind of is at fault for some of the reasons why they're not being treated as they should be. If that makes sense.
Well, you should treat a woman according to how she treats herself and how she
Exactly,
demands
yeah.
to be treated. I mean,
Elaborate on that, brother.
yeah, and elaborate.
Talk
Go
to him,
ahead.
Walt.
Talk to him.
I mean, like, all right, so you got some dudes that don't care, that wasn't raised right, just disrespectful when it comes to women. Then you got some dudes that not treat women, but the women that they dealing with probably, you know what I'm saying, not answering the phone, doing little sneaky stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying, things will fall out, dudes get disrespectful, stuff like that. It's both ways, really.
Well,
If
all
you ask
women
me.
ain't queens. You know what I'm saying? Some women is bitches.
Well,
I mean, I don't really agree, and I think every woman is clean. You just gotta bring it out of her.
Every woman
Yeah.
is
No,
not
hold
a
on.
queen, Slim. Let me tell
Debatable.
you right now, every woman is not a queen, just like every nigga is not a king,
you
okay?
got some
Nah,
paupers in disguise.
Walt, I'm
on
with
I
you.
mean, you can say that. You can say that.
Walt, hold on. Walt, I'm with you. I'm gonna disagree with them because sometimes I think every woman is a queen, but sometimes hold on, you gotta
I'm
bring about
listening, I'm
hold,
listening.
hold on, because like a man to another woman, a nigga might be a dog, but then he a king to you. Because you had something special,
saying.
you
got some
you
females-
brought that
some
out
females
of him.
that
You know what I'm
don't do
saying?
stuff
What if it's just not in there and nobody ever brings it out? Is it her or is it them?
Some
my
women
question-
is not
What if-
queens. Some
what
niggas
if-
is... Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry,
Like,
go ahead.
what if you got say sometimes you got a female that she's been with a guy for 2-3 years, boom, he don't really show her the ropes, he don't really give her what she wants, you know what I'm saying, how to do, so boom, they break up. The next dude she meet, she got the same mentality, like, all right, my last dude he ain't really know what he was doing, so I'm gonna have my guards up with this one. But this next dude, the king, you know what I'm saying, he got it all together. He give her what she needs, attention, time, you know what I'm saying, back rubs, all the little stuff, the stuff that matter or ask you. Now she like, all right, boom, every guy ain't like that. I can open up something. And you see what I'm saying, now she a better person. If she, you know what I'm saying, she around a better person. So
Right, that's
for
ideal.
to me, just
But what if she's a piece of shit with the
Yeah.
with the king and the next nigga after that and the next nigga after that?
Do you think that
Then what?
rollers? Do you think that rollers is queens?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me
Oh,
answer.
okay.
Do you
yeah,
think-
when them skates
do you
get some
think-
breaks.
Do you think rollers is queens?
rollers.
Rollers.
I mean,
Yes or no?
I mean, females. No, I mean, I bet you.
You gonna bring the queen out of her?
Okay.
Are you going to bring the queen out of her? Yes or no?
That's a mistake. If you run around just having sex with everybody, I mean, that's pretty like that's something different. You can still do for your kids, handle your responsibilities.
So that makes
maintain your hygiene and all that. Like,
so are you going to bring the queen out of her? Yes or no? Well, that's not the queen for you.
I mean, I wouldn't, but I do my self evaluation on you. If I see that you're not, you know what I'm saying, you're not at the party, we gonna play it from. You know what I'm saying?
So are disrespectful bitches, are they queens?
I mean, everybody got some disrespect in their thing.
No, I'm talking about no. You're disrespectful.
That's just who you are.
I mean, nah, not really. I mean,
okay, so all women are not queens. That's all I'm saying.
You petty.
No, all women are queens.
So how?
No.
So are you treating?
All black women are queens, regardless of how they act or how.
Talk to him, Wop. Talk to him, Wop.
All black women are queens.
So are you treating them right off bucks, or they gotta prove they worth it first?
I mean, yeah, of course they got to prove they worth it, but we know everybody got good.
I disagree.
Whatever the case may be. I mean, no, because look, I said about the girl finding a new dude and, you know what I'm saying, opening up. But if that guy find another girl that he feels okay, let me give her my attention. My last girl ain't answer the phone for her. She was doing a little sticky stuff, so we fell off. So what if he meet a new girl, like, boom, she cooking, she cleaning, you know what I'm saying? She doing all the little stuff around the house and she needs to he ain't really got to ask her to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's not a, dang, boo, why you ain't do this? Dang, boo, why you ain't do that? So now he a better guy. Now he not disrespected. Now he not cheap because you see that he got something working.
Hey,
I
Wop.
feel like if I gotta pull the king out of you, you ain't no motherfucking king.
Hey, Wop. Hey, you already know it's so murder. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? So everything you talking, I definitely feel like. Look, they try and gang up on you, but it's gang over here. You already know what it is.
Yeah, you already know.
Shout out to Superman. Okay, we appreciate the call. Thank you for calling, brother. I really appreciate you. I hope I meet you at one of these events we got, okay? All right. Thank you so much for calling. Yeah, say something nice about the show. Okay. Oh, great. He was saving them motherfucking hoes. Okay?
No, hold on.
Let me just say, he got the...
Hold on.
Hold on. Out for that
Flew
nigga.
down from Cape Town.
Like shit.
Anybody in my bloodline, we don't save nothing. I've never seen a coupon in my life.
That nigga's a saver.
Me, Walt, Diesel, Jay, Cam,
Tweez,
we ain't never saved
paramedic.
nothing. No.
Yes, the fuck he is.
She said that nigga.
Nah, because hold on. Because no.
She said he a paramedic.
Paramedics get bread with the OT.
First of all, to ever admit this to you, Sabre, because I fucking hate you. But that was funny as shit.
It wasn't funny.
She said that nigga paramedic.
No.
He is out here saving.
First of all, shout out to that nigga. Every nigga is it's a woman for every nigga.
No, he giving everybody the even playing field until you prove him wrong. Like, no.
Everybody's not a queen. Period.
Everybody is a
there
queen.
There are queen and king characteristics that every bitch and every nigga don't
night.
got. But okay, we're gonna wrap the show though.
Yeah. Hold on, me being the elder statesman on the show.
Alderman Davis.
3 months? Are you older? How much older?
Nigga, I'm like 10 years older than you.
Some months.
A year.
Don't ever rush my life like that.
No, keep it a buck. I don't
know how old y'all motherfuckers
are. Hold on, no.
Nuts.
Any woman I meet, especially a black woman, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, I'm not saying that you should not do that.
So
but
you're
I'm
a
just
queen
saying,
until you're a queen
until proven a peasant.
What's your birthday again,
okay,
Sean?
so the point, everybody's not a queen.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. You're a queen until proven
Some people
otherwise.
not gonna
Some
prove
people
that
not.
you're a queen. Some people gonna prove
but I'm
you
just
otherwise.
saying,
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
But like the
You
point that we made
assume.
earlier,
Yeah.
still respect all
Oh
women.
no, if you want to give them the benefit of the
hold
doubt,
on.
Facts.
Even if they don't deserve respect, still be a gentleman.
Yes. Okay.
Be a G.
I'm not
Keep it
taking
buck.
that away.
Yeah,
And
I
agree
let
with
you down the hill because I ain't respecting you, non-respectable motherfuckers.
But that's
I'm
no.
just saying,
I
I'm
don't
just
respect. I don't.
No, I'm just saying everybody's not a queen, everybody's not a king. Now, whether you still respect them or not, that's on you. And I think that I agree with you. That I think that we should respect each other as sisters and brothers in the community.
All
period.
queens are all kings and good kings and queens.
No,
That don't take the title.
Right. Okay,
Hold on, you want to get into it?
No, now we splitting hairs.
Yeah.
Good night.
But
splitting hairs.
so
she a barber. She know about splitting hairs.
Thank y'all so much for listening. Thank you so much for
She left
watching.
that hair on the back of my neck. That
one time. Damn, a nigga can't fuck up that one time. They got a little extra little patch.
The way you been acting, I mean, you deserve it.
Nobody said that you should be growing hair that far down from your neckline to your back. Anyway, that shit connects.
We
So
joning?
don't even know.
My
I'm-
bad.
Yeah, because look, I'm from okay.
Joan on me. I
My
don't give a
6
fuck.
by
You do-
6
you
hairy
do know.
patch.
I don't give a fuck.
You got the
Listen,
motherfucking corporal pants,
And I know-
Destiny's Child, fucking
Sir?
JRTC, motherfucking
And somebody like it. Somebody likes it. Okay.
in the show. In the
Somebody
show.
like
in
it.
the show. In the
Good
show.
Shout out to those who like it or that who likes it.
And it's
Okay.
been real. Good night.
All right, thank y'all so much. Oh, for everybody watching on YouTube, shout out to y'all. We fuck with y'all. Y'all hope our numbers go up. Our last episode did real well. Shout out to our guests. And shout out to our listeners on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. Make sure y'all share it. Give it, like it or whatever heart,
Gotcha.
thumbs up. What? Oh, yes. And Brianna Bodie's book, Succession of Letters, a trilogy of conscious mind, personal heart, and open soul. Go on her Instagram. Her name is spelled Breonna. Shanae, Shannay. And she gave us really great gifts. I cannot wait to read these letters. I'm still on Black Labor, White Wealth, and a host of others, but I'm definitely getting to this and I fuck with it. So, yes. Thank you so much, DMV, everywhere else. Thank you. And the callers, thank you. We're going to make that a thing. That's the thing.
Shout out,
So, yeah.
shout out, Rhonda.
Yes. So we will see y'all next time on No Disclaimers Podcast, baby. All right.